Yeah. Since day one, I've been getting it. I'm spitting gibberish, I just spit the realest shit. That's why they can feel my shit, and I'm limitless, running like a business. I ain't leaving witnesses, I just keep on getting it. So meticulous, spitting out these images, traveling these distances, just so I could win a bit. And they feeling it, I just keep on dealing it. Jackpot stealing it, haven't hit the ceiling, yeah. It's the chronicle, lick it like a popsicle. Everything is comical, nothing left is logical, yeah. Biological, maybe diabolical. They say psychological, that don't mean I'ma stop it. No, economical, thinking technological, thinking philosophical, drinking like an animal, and writing shit that's flammable, writing shit that's tangible, writing hits like in that flow, they eat them up like Hannibal. Sweet just like a fighter, I'ma spit just like a cipher. You can call me MacGyver, cause I'm winning, spitting fire, making hits. I ain't tired, and this life got me inspired. Man, this caffeine got me wired, I'm gonna take what I desire. If you with us, then you hired, against us, then you fired. Dedication is required as I'm rising up, get higher. Man, the view is getting nicer, like a girl, oh man, I like her. Always felt like an outsider, now my reach is getting wider. I hit him with a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of tricks, and a little bit of tracks. And I wanna get a little bit up in the middle when he hit him with a little jingle like a baseball bat. She wanna mingle this and that, she says she's single, that's a fact. Send those signals here and back, she said that she loves my track. I leave and she follow, all up in my condo, take it off pronto, assisting like I'm Rondo. Baby Congo, Encore Bravo, fold you like a taco, I blast off Apollo. And I'm nasty, can't get nothing past me, dirty like the backseat, got a question, ask me. Everlasting, you know that I'm passing, all these boys I'm waxing, my flow got them collapsing. I've been setting records, boy, you could call me Guinness, spitting flow like a cancer, some call it a sickness, and I got all the answers. Baby, come and get it, yeah, she says she's a dancer, wants me as a witness, one wish, yeah, I grant her. I'm the best she getting, she could call me commander, cause she better listen, I'm just playing, this is banter. Likes it when I'm spitting, she said that I'm like a panther, cause I'm always winning, yeah. Rolling up to the frat house and we about to rock it. Get them ladies on the dance floor, about to drop it. Once the music starts, we ain't never gonna stop it. Listen real close, man, all you hear is gossip. All you hear is gossip. Man, all I hear is gossip. Let's go, shit's talking gossip. Yo, I heard that Trevor couldn't fit into a Magnum. Got Becky pregnant cause it broke during action. Dropping out now was a football captain. Working at Subway, what the fuck happened? Annie and a push-up bra looking fantastic. Heard they're both fake, man, chest full of plastic. Always in trouble for a lack of wearing fabric. Got the boys staring at a schoolgirl caption. Stacy's like a tutor cause she loves giving brain. Timmy's had the hung with his third leg, dang. Chosen alcoholic, addicted to Bombay. Wait, Kelly gave Dave an STD in 9th grade. Katie likes to dance and they say her ass will not quit. Once you get her going, man, I heard that she can't stop it. Ricky hit it from the back, said he kinda pop quick. This is all the shit I hear, man, call it gossip. That's right, call it gossip. I hear these people fucking talking, man, all I hear is gossip. Damn, this shit is fucking gossip. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, gossip. Jason's falling down after drinking several Mickeys. Kevin's got a whole neck full of Jenny's hickeys. What's in all her hair and why is it so sticky? Wait, they all hooked up, David, Tess, and Nikki. Make a small town girl, welcome to the big city. She a nice country girl. Bedroom to get busy, yeah, little did you know, damn, this girl's filthy, and we're getting hella.
Hey, I missed you guys. How's it going? How is it going, everybody? I missed you all very much. It has been a while. Had to miss Wednesday stream. It's Thursday today. It's been a weird week because by me, the weather was really bad, like really bad on Wednesday, so yesterday. Yo, Centrical, with the tier 2 resub. Welcome back, my dude. Guys, I want to see some hype in the chat for Centrical hitting up with the tier 2 resub right at the start of the stream. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, no, I had to take Wednesday off from work because the weather by me was really, really bad. And I got a text from my boss when I woke up, and he was like, hey, don't bother coming in today. Yo, Chris Wolf with the Prime sub. My dude. Thank you so much, man. Guys, hype for Chris in the chat. Thank you so much, Chris. Welcome to the squad. Thank you, dude. But yeah, I woke up on Wednesday. Nico, I swear to God, dude. I swear to God, man. Nico with a $10 donation. Guys, Nico has threatened me. Nico threatened me before the stream. Nico threatened me that he's going to do something big this stream. And I'm going to be, like, on edge, and my heart is going to be fluttering. But let me see if I can get through, how much I can get through before he kills me. What's it called? So yeah, like I said, weather was bad. Get a text from my boss. Don't bother coming into work. Because the weather was so bad that it knocked down power lines near my work. And there was no power, there was no internet, the road was blocked, so he's like, just don't bother coming in. And then he's like, tomorrow, which is today, he goes, you still probably won't be able to go to the office, so go to a customer site and, you know, do some work there. So basically I spent, you know, the entirety of yesterday, and I'm really lucky. I spent the entirety of yesterday working on the Complete Beginner Guide. And let me tell you guys, if I did not have yesterday, I'd been screwed. I would have been screwed. I honestly, there would have been no way that I would have finished it. No way. It's not done yet. I finished all of the voice acting and all of the recordings. All I have left to do is all I have left to do is like some editing. I have about 40% of the editing done, I'd say. Have about 40% of the editing done, and I'm gonna get the rest done on Sunday and upload the video and schedule it to go live on Monday. Nico, dude, I can't with you, dude. Thank you. That's just gonna become the most said phrase in this stream. Lover, what's going on? How's it going? But today's stream is intended to be a chill stream. My plan is, because, you know, we're kind of in limbo before Summerset. So my plan is to just do some prep on my Stam Blade. I have a really cancerous build plan that's going to be the bane of everybody's existence. Nico, thank you again. I have a build plan that's going to be like the cancer of Cyrodiil. So I want to prep that tonight. And then I also want to farm some CP, because I'm still 10 CP short of cap. Yeah, Sarge, we see you, dude. We see you, man. Yeah, I'm making a build based on snipe. It's gonna be like the Hate Whisperer build. But yo, Nico, thank you again, man. As always, very much appreciated. But dude, we also got we're now a sponsored streamer of Inception Esports, so that's really, really hype. Also, for those of you who don't know, I also am sponsored by Into the AM. They're a clothing line. If you've ever heard of them before, they've done some advertising on like Facebook and stuff. If you ever buy clothes from them, I have a link in my panels. If you click that link, I basically get affiliate money for you shopping there. And if you use promo code Dottz on checkout, you get 10% off your order. So yeah, but we're sponsored by an esports organization, which got to thank them for that. And we, what's it called? We got the Into the AM sponsorship, so it's all good stuff. We still have not heard back about our, what's it called? We still have not heard back about partnership with Twitch. I don't know what's going on. Yo, what's up, Gemini? How's it going? Will you make a guide for the build, the Super Cancer Stam Blade build? Yes. I will make a build write-up for it. 100%. It's going to be a build that is just going to get a lot of hate whispers. That's just what the build's going to do. I have to pull it up on the UESP build editor that I made it on. And I'm going to put it together tonight. Alright. So we're going to kind of just be we're just gonna kind of be like bouncing between characters, relaxing tonight. Tonight's stream is not gonna be anything crazy. Oh, I got Rosa in the mail. Feels good. It's not gonna be anything crazy. There's really, unfortunately, not a lot we can do before Summerset. You know, like we're kind of like stuck in limbo here. But is your special hoodie going away today? I thought I saw that on the website. I want to buy one, but I get paid tomorrow. No. The way Teespring works, if you're looking at the Teespring store, is that Teespring runs in what it calls campaigns, and those campaigns automatically refresh every like 3 days or something like that. Not to flatter our egos, but maybe we can turn donations into a drinking game. Maybe one day, dude. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Yo, Zakikiro, what's going on? Is there someone you can contact to check up on the verification process? It's kind of crazy that it's been a month and they said nothing. Katara, didn't you say that it took Ninja about a month to hear back? But yo, Nico, thanks for the big 10, dude. What's the fastest way to gain crafting skill? I know you probably have a guide on it, but for the crafting professions like clothing, blacksmithing, and woodworking, and enchanting, the best way to do it is deconstruction. Through alchemy, the best way to do it is to just make potions and put a level into solvent proficiency, like every like 10 levels, and then just make new potions using the new water. And then for provisioning just make recipes. Yeah, I would need a weekend stream for that, dude. I would need a weekend stream. I would die. Did I do the intro quest for Summerset? No. Katara, where is the intro quest for Summerset? I know it came out, but I'm gonna be honest, I never looked into it. I never checked in on it, so I don't exactly know where it is. It's in the Crown store? Is it this? Yeah, it's gotta be this. You've successfully been... actually, I want to go do this on my, I want to go do this on my DK. Let me wait before I destroy this. Let me wait. Let me go on my DK and do it on him. Let me just make sure I don't have anything to research. I'm going to get my research started on this guy. And then we're going to do the quest on the Dragon Knight. And then we're going to hop back on this guy to do all the prep shit that I want to do. I just want to make sure I don't have anything that I could research. Because my research timers at this point are like really, really long. That's maxed out. And then... Ooh, I have one free research slot for this. Do I have anything I can research? I do not. Wow. Alright. On to the Dragon Knight. Yeah, it would have to be on a Saturday. Or a Friday night. I'd have to very strategically plan that day. I can't do it during the week before work. I'd die. I'd absolutely die. But I'm excited for Summerset next week. It's coming out Monday. The Complete Beginner Guide will also be released on Monday. And we're also getting Twitch drops for those of you who do not know. And basically Twitch drops, if you sync your ESO and your Twitch accounts together, you have to go on Elder Scrolls Online's website and sync the two accounts together. You're gonna be able to get rewards for watching my stream. Like, you're gonna, if you like buy certain things through my stream, or if you watch my stream for a certain amount of time, like, you get rewards. ESO, Gina emailed me today, and it's not fully fleshed out yet. They're still working on it. But basically, watching my stream can get you bonuses in-game. So, they're gonna be releasing that next week, so we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, no, I would die. It would not be. It would not be okay. But it's weird because like pre-expansion is always so odd because if just everything's in limbo, you know. Like I just all my characters. I'm just like I'm waiting for Monday. I don't want to do anything to mess with them because I'm waiting for Monday. But I think, like I said, we're gonna get the Stand Blade ready. We're gonna grind some CP and then we'll do the intro quest for Summerset. I know 4 days is crazy. Does anybody know what time on Monday the expansion is officially released for PC? Does anybody know the specific time? Just because I would like to schedule the upload of my complete beginner guide, but I don't know what time to schedule it for. No, I don't know what time to actually schedule it for. Well, actually, I gotta train the horse on this guy, put this thing up for sale, and then I can go do that quest. Azura, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. It'll be after maintenance is done. I see the thing is I'm at work during maintenance, so I don't know what time does maintenance usually end. Does anybody know? I'm at work every Monday, obviously, so I don't know when maintenance ends because I'm working, and by the time I get home, maintenance is done. Alrighty, but let's get our quest from the Crown Store. And let's do this quest. Oh, hello, Venice. Let me set aside what I was working on. It was passed along in a manner that concerns me, but this isn't the proper way to hold the conversation. Meet me at the Mages Guild in Davin's Watch. Alright. To Davin's Watch we go. I'll just like stick on my VMA build, just in case I have to like actually kill things. There's normal maintenance, which times can vary normally, and then there's chapter maintenance. My guess is longer than normal. I'm just trying to figure out what time to schedule the upload for. Like, I don't know if I should be scheduling it for 10 a.m., noon, 3 p.m. Like, I don't know. You know, like, I don't know what time to schedule the upload for. Ooh, my Wizard's Riposte gloves sold. Feels good. Bam, bam. But yeah, in terms of the thing with Inception Esports, basically what's happening is that they're going to give me support through perks, like I can earn stuff through streaming for them. Like they're going to give me a bunch of like free jerseys, free stuff from their sponsors, eventually like free gaming chairs. Like it's some like really good stuff. And they're going to give me social media support. I get extra revenue for streaming on the stream team. They're going to, like I said, social media support. And then in turn, all I have to do is have their stuff in the panels below. And then like twice a month, I have to stream on their channel for like 2 hours. So basically what's going to happen is like on those nights, I'm going to stream on Inception's channel for 2 hours and then finish the rest of the stream here. But that's only going to be twice a month. All right, hold on. I got to find the quest. Stone Falls. No, where am I? What zone am I in? I have no idea. I'm just gonna go into the Mages Guild and I'll see him there and I'll figure it out. Alright, Maddie. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'll see you soon. I am uploading it Sunday night. But I just want to figure out at what point to schedule it to go live, if that makes sense. That's Veloste. I don't care about her. There's Venice. Whoa! Her predictions are open.
Her predictions are open to interpretation. But what it means, you need to find the Oracle and make sure she's all right. I enchanted a small boat. As it so happens, the great mage knows a great deal about a great many things. What else? Uneasy? I don't believe that's the word I used. Nevertheless, her prophetic well, trouble could mean almost anything.
The islander for Nate and the
You'll have to take that up with the Oracle.
Alright, so we have to go talk to the Oracle and figure out what's going on. The problem is I can't find the quest in my quest journal. Yeah, we're getting Summerset on Monday. Yep. I'd imagine as soon as possible. It couldn't hurt to be there earlier. What works better, Madge or Stam for Warden and PvE? Stam. Hey, Nightman, what's going on? Glad you like the Dragon Spirit, dude. Glad that you're enjoying it. I have to get out of this place. I jumped down for absolutely no reason. It's under Glenumbra. Perfect. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. I was like, why is it under Glenumbra? That makes no sense. Unless the boat's in Glenumbra, then in that case I have to go to Glenumbra. But otherwise, that's a really weird place to put it. People say maintenance could be as short as 2 hours and as long as 6 on a normal basis. Feels good. AKA not specific at all. Not specific literally at all. We'll have to see. Oh wait, was I not supposed to leave? I'm not paying attention, man. I'm looking at the stream chat. No, I am supposed to leave. What the what is my quest log doing, man? What is my quest log doing to me? This is what happens when I stare at stream chat. Yo, Double, what's going on, man? You didn't really miss anything, dude. We're just chilling, doing the Summerset intro quest. Gonna grind some CP. We're gonna work on a Stamblade build. Nothing crazy. Any idea on the size of Summerset? My hard drive is starting to get encumbered. No, I have no idea the size of Summerset and how it's gonna be like in terms of like file size. I'm not entirely sure. Maintenance for PC starts at 4 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So schedule it for 6 a.m. All right, I could do that. All right, let's take the enchanted boat. You have to go in 45 minutes. All right, Ice Strip. If I don't get to farm with you, I'll ask somebody else. But hey, man, as long as you're hanging around the stream for 45 minutes, that's cool, dude. What do you got to go do? Well, hello, friends. Investigate the Oracle's dwelling. What are you farming? I'm going to be farming CP. But I'm going to be farming CP on my Stamblade because I need to level up a couple skills. And his AoE is awful.
Oh, you're not one of those.
So I need somebody who can, like, kind of carry me around Spellscar.
First these Daedric aberrations and now you? What trouble has Oracle Mari, the great mage? That doesn't surprise me.
Sister prefers for solitude.
Peculiar fascination. Interesting. I noticed fresh ink on one of her parchment sheets.
This
Perhaps, but there's no evidence of violence here. No, I think she sent her message.
All right, to the Oracle we go. Do you guys think I miss anything if I play the game alone? Because I'm about to buy the game and don't have any friends playing ESO. Well, that's why you got to join the guild, man. We have a guild on every platform, every region, except for PS4 EU. So as long as you don't play on PS4 EU, you could join our Discord server and play with people in the Dippin' Dots guild. Yeah, I know, but I want to do the Summerset intro crest real quick, and my Stamblade's not ready to grind, so I'll have to get somebody else to do it. Oh, it's here. But thank you, though. Appreciate it. We will be your friends. Ah! Same, dude. Same. But I think the first week of Summerset, my plan is to basically just obviously quest and explore Summerset and explore the world and show everybody what the content looks like and the quests and whatnot. And then probably week 2, I'll actually go into PvP. But the first week, I just, you know, want to look at the Sigic Order, you know, do all that stuff. Hey, Dottz, our area is leveled. It seems like Rotwood is a lot harder than Auradon in terms of random enemies. The whole game, for the most part, scales. So you can really go to whatever zone you want and do whatever content you want. You're not, like, required to go zone by zone by zone. Because there is scaling in the game. So you kind of use scale to the area that you're in. But some areas are still They're a little bit tougher than others, but you can pretty much go wherever you want at any level. Alright, Katara, we'll see you soon. We'll be here. Thanks for letting me know about this quest. I didn't realize that it was in the Crown Store. Yeah, absolutely. Join the guild. The Discord server can be found in the panels below. So just join the Discord server and ask somebody to invite you. If you play on PCNA, you can whisper me right now and I'll shoot you an invite. It's just at Dottz Gaming and I'll be able to shoot you an invite. Alright, here's our door to the Oracle. Morning, Undiff One. How's it going, man? How's it hanging, dude? Alright, let's see what this Oracle's up to. Ah, this quest is very difficult. Huh. Feels good. Ugh. Hopefully I get something decent for my VMA rewards next week so I don't have to do VMA again. But, granted, if I do have to do VMA, I will actually have 5 pieces of light gear on this time, so it'll be a lot easier. Remember them? Use the Medallion of Summoning. Alright, Vanis, tell me what's going on, dude. Alright, let's find the elemental items to start the ritual to go find this Oracle. Cross his fingers here, let luck be in the mail. Yeah, not only just that, I'm hoping I hear back from Twitch. I'm getting, like, so worried. I'm getting so worried. But I'm trying to stay positive. Oh, I don't know. Which ritual item do you place in this bowl? I don't know. This one has a leaf in it, or a feather, so I'll put the feather in it. This has a squiggly line, so I'll place a gems. Wait, what's in this other one? Because that could be anything. This is the gemstone. And then this is the water. You sure they got the invitation? Or maybe they'll not say 3. Wait, say that again? Compared to VMA, you could do it with one finger crossed and blind, you're right. Hopefully I find out soon, though. I'm sure I will. Everybody I've talked to says that when you actually are accepted to partnership, it takes a while. And that when you get denied, it happens really, really quick. Ooh, Summerset. Yay. Alright, Vanis, tell me what's going on, dude. Nice, dude. Huh. No, I'm not gonna help you. Okay. So go to Bewen. Is that this way? I guess. You have 1 million enlightenment? I have 1.2 million enlightenment. So that should be good for a couple of levels for me, or at least 1 level. I gotta try to grind some CP tonight, unfortunately. As entertaining as grinding is, you know, I have to tonight. I can't be not CP cap. Now that I've had a taste of the life as a capped character, I don't want to go back. Is the game worth it? If you want to have fun with a friend, it doesn't require much time. Yes, it is absolutely worth it. 100%. And you only have to put in as much time as you want. The good thing with ESO is that unlike other games like WoW, where every expansion you have to completely re-gear your character, ESO is not that way. Once you have champion point 160 gear, which is a certain level in the game, you have your end game gear, and you never really need to re-gear your character unless you want to. So the game is very, very, very casual friendly. You can take it as slow or as fast as you want to, because it's not a theme park MMO. It's more sandboxy, kind of like, you know, what you would expect an Elder Scrolls game to be. I think it's definitely worth it. Absolutely. I'm having a great time with it still. And I'm just about max level. Looking for some alternative to WoW, both graphic-wise and gameplay-wise. I'm an ex-WoW player myself, dude. This is the only other MMORPG, besides World of Warcraft, that has been able to hold my attention, besides WoW. ESO is the only other MMORPG that's ever held my attention this for, like, such a long time. I would not, like, recommend another game. Like, this game is so much fun. I've been looking for your DK Magicka build on YouTube, and I can't find it. I did not remove it. Which one are you looking for? I did not remove any of my videos. You could also find them on my website, and on my website has links to all the videos on them. So you could always just go to dottsgaming.com, go to the Magicka DK PvP section, and click on the build you're looking for, and the video will be in it. But no, the videos are all still there. The Dragon Spirit? No, Dragon Spirit's still there. It's absolutely still there. No problem. Glad to help. Man, this quest is just taking me literally all over the place. You've been playing Guild Wars 2, hence the Enlightenment. I wasn't able to get into Guild Wars 2. I mean, I tried it for a little bit, but I wasn't able to really sink my teeth into it. Guild Wars 1 was a lot of fun. Guild Wars 1 was a great time. But Guild Wars 2 didn't have the same effect for me. What about the player base? Is it PvE or PvP? Both. Could you post a link to your page? They're in the panels below the stream, man. If you go into the panels below the stream, there's a link to literally everything you could possibly need to know. Or just go to your browser and type dottsgaming.com or youtube.com/dottsgaming. Mel, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Cody, what's going on? We're just doing the intro quest to Summerset because I never got around to doing it. Then after that, we're going to collect some gear on our stand blade for a build that I want to make next patch. And then we're going to grind some CP. Just a very, very relaxed stream tonight. Nothing crazy going on. Being that Summerset's coming out in 4 days, there's really nothing crazy I can do. So we're just going to be relaxing. They recently upgraded the graphics to Guild Wars 1. Like, a lot. Looks better than Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 1 was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Okay. So now we have to go to Volkel Guard. But oh, that was a separate quest. Oh, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I thought it was part of this. You're gonna have to wait a while to get Summerset. Ah, your console. This is the first time I've seen your stream, and this is kind of random. Which kind of look like John Belly. I have no idea who that is. But yo, Nico, gifting a sub to Let's Peace Out 97. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. But no, I have no idea who that is. Is the learning curve big in ESO? It does have a pretty decently sized learning curve. But that's what dottsgaming.com and youtube.com/dottsgaming is for. You could always check out my site and my YouTube videos, and it'll basically teach you everything that you need to know for ESO. Oh no, I'm just poor. Well, if you stop by my streams early on, Nico gifting a sub to Mel. Nico, you're a damn animal, dude. Thank you so much, man. Guys, I hope all of you who are being gifted subs do choose to re-up your subs once they run out. It would be greatly appreciated. But like early on, Zoss is giving me a bunch of codes of Summerset to give away. So if you guys stop by the streams and you can't get Summerset for yourself, you have a chance to win a free Summerset game code. So I will be giving those away. So do keep that in mind. Every time we reach a certain number of subs on a stream, I will be giving away codes. Die, Bri. Whoa.
From my vision, time is short. The Dark Princess have almost achieved. Mephala believes she can reach Artaeum. Mephala's magic infused.
Defeat the Weavers. Okay, it's easy enough. Can I just hit them from here? That's lit. Oh, but I actually have to go over there and break the pinions off. Feels bad. I was like, oh, maybe I could just cheese this and not have to leave the platform. Yo, Mad Universe, what's going on, man? I'm doing quite well. How are you, man? Inklings, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I think I'm sure that they're giving you codes too. Yeah, Zoss is giving myself and a bunch of other ESO content creators a bunch of codes for Summerset and whatnot when the chapter is released. So you'll have a chance to win codes from all your favorite content creators. You lost your Twitch Prime? Oh, feels bad, dude. Feels bad. Yeah, I am very excited as well. Monday next week is just gonna be crazy. It's just gonna be crazy. All right, let me see if I missed anything. Yeah, I'm just getting this quest over with. I realized I didn't do it, so I was like, you know what? I really should. I really should. I love that we can give people all this cool stuff. Absolutely. And now we have the Twitch drops too. It's just all good stuff. All good stuff. I really am a huge fan of this creator initiative that they're doing. But Nico, gifting a tier 1 sub to the man, Inklings. Thank you so much, Nico. Guys, as usual, hype for Nico in the chat. Thank you so much, man. But yo, next week's gonna be nuts. That's why I'm working so hard to make sure that I get the complete beginner guide out on time for you guys, because that video is going to explode. It's going to explode. I'm gonna share the living crap out of that video because I believe that we can get it to like over 500,000 views, no problem. Like, I really believe we can do that. Boop. Oh, do you now? Pink. Okay. How do I get to... Oh, I could just come back here. Yeah, Nico is insane. He's the resident gifter around here. Very generous. Well, that was a cool effect.
Vanus always said I should visit Skywatch one day.
All right. What's the haps here, Oracle? All right, here we go. Yeah, dude, Nico's crazy. How many subs does he have gifted now? 36 subs. That's absurd. It's absurd. Well, the community enjoys you, man. The community enjoys you. Is that it? I just gotta talk to Vanus and we're good to go.
because of the connection to the Syndic Order. Yes, the Ultima have a few peculiar functions. We'll show Mari the hospitality of the mages.
Cool. The intro quest is done. Feels good, man. All right, I guess let's hit up a town. Like a town that I actually know where things are. We'll deconstruct everything that we picked up. We'll hop onto the stand blade and mess around. I wish I had the cash. I would do the same. Well, I appreciate you guys just being here, watching the stream week after week. That in and of itself is helpful enough. Funny watching the lips move, but hearing the music even more. Yeah, Vanis is NFX now. He's a rapper. He's a rapper. Newest edition. What build are you using right now? A Sword class? This build is just like... The problem is my Dragon Knight is prepped for Summerset. So all of his builds are for Summerset. So right now I just tossed on my VMA build for my Mad GK. I just tossed on my VMA build and I'm just using that to quest. But like I'm going to hop out of my stand blade right now because I have other stuff I want to do on him. I don't care about this Clothier guy. You're going to be exploring Summerset with a new tune. I have been debating that, Mel. I have. What? All right, guys, I'm going to ask you. Do you guys want to see me explore Summerset with a new tune, or should I do it on my Dragon Knight? What do you guys think? What do you guys want to see? I am interested. Because I could either quest there on my tank, like the tank I want to level, or I could do it on my Dragon Knight. I kind of want to do it on my Dragon Knight, but I'm interested to hear what you guys want. Yo, let's peace out 97. Gifted a tier 1 sub to Krynox. My man. All of the gifts. All of the gifts. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Guys, hype in the chat for let's peace out. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it very much. You guys have been crazy generous lately. My goodness. My goodness. See, that's part of the reason why I'm also debating the new tune too. Because for those of you who watched my stream last year, for those of you guys who watched my stream back last year, you will remember that when I played Morrowind, my like at the time it was my mag blade. When I played on my mag blade, my CP mag blade, I got like no viewers. I logged on a level 2 Warden, hundreds of viewers. So I might actually do that. Do it on a new tune in first person, tank and light armor with double bow. As a Nord, I might have to. I might have to. With no CP. Light attacks only. Light attacks only. That's what I gotta do. The Iron Man challenge. The light armored Norn. Bow using. Light attacks only. Light attacks and bashes. Out of all your beginner builds that you have done, which one is by far your favorite playstyle? Magic or Dragon Knight, by far. Son started playing ESO recently. He wanted idiot guides to stand blading. What do you recommend? If he is leveling up, if he's leveling up right now, what I would recommend is checking out my leveling build for Night Blades on my website. Make sure he reads the intro. Make sure he reads the intro. The intro explains how the guide is laid out. So if he's brand new and leveling, have him do the leveling guide. If he is CP 160 or above, then he can either use one of the PvE or PvP builds that we have on the website as well. They go pretty in-depth, and they can explain pretty much everything you need to know. I don't care about this on this guy, because I did it on my DK already. Alrighty. So what we are going to do, let me see how much Rosen I have. I only have 2. That's not bad. Actually, Lawless, I would recommend, as much as I love video views on YouTube, I would actually recommend he look at the written guide. The written guide for the leveling builds is much easier to look at. And when I am going to update all the leveling builds for Summerset. They're not going to need much of an update, but they need a little bit of updating. But when I update them, I'm going to update them all at the same time and then make one video about the leveling builds and direct everybody to the website. My guide tonight played. Put in cap on bar. Roll face on keyboard while yelling I win. Collect AP. Well, Inklings, you also have to just toss on... All you need is surprise attack, stealth, executioner, and in cap. You stealth, you surprise attack, you hit in cap, you executioner, 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 in cap, executioner, and then there you go. Stamblade 101. Alright, so the build that we are making is going to be a build that's going to get me a ton of hate whispers. Let me pull her on up here, because I don't even remember what's in the build. Because I might not have all these pieces. I have to kind of go and explore my bank a little bit here and see what I have. I do think I want to make a new bow. I think a sharpened bow would be better for this build, even though I want to make a hunting's bow. Let me see how much hide do I have? Let me see. Create. I shouldn't have to make a lot. I'm at the woodworking table. What am I doing with my life? Are you going to hit CP cap for Summerset before Summerset? I'm going to try very hard tonight. Yes, I am going to grind tonight. What staff would you recommend for a high elf sork? A Inferno staff and then a lightning staff. Yeah, I think I have Awesome Guild Store has a search. What add-ons do you use, if any? Exclamation point add-ons in the chat like Mac did will tell you. Oh, searches all your tunes and the bank. Ooh. Interesting. Would it be possible to put the base skills and then the morphs in the written guides? I don't mind either way, just asking. I already have the base skills in the written guides. The base skills should be there. They should be there already. They should be there already. As far as I know. I would double check that, dude. Okay, I don't even know. I'm like checking this table. I don't even know if I need this stuff. Hold on. Let me see what I have. In terms of huntings, I gotta take all this gear off. Okay. So next patch, I am not going to have a PvE build on this guy. This guy is going to be PvP only. Believe it or not. This guy is going to be PvP only. Alright. So, let me see what pieces I have for huntings. You have a boot. And then a bow. So I need to get a new bow. Now, do I have... I gotta see what piece of Kina I have. I'll be ready very soon. I just gotta buy a couple things. Alright, on Diff 1, good luck with your jobs, man. We'll be here if you have time. Where do you get the add-ons, though? They all seem to be outdated in the Twitch app thing. Use Minion. Minion from minion.gg is what you're going to want to be using. Ah, shit. All my Kina pieces are impen, and I don't want them to be impen. I don't have Veladreth. Actually, you know what? That might work. I mean, I could have one piece of impen. It's really not the end of the world. Let me see. Is my Hunting's chest medium? Okay, so I want the heavy Kina helm. Oh, and it's got a Tri-Stat enchant on it. That's nice. And then we want the one-piece Krog. It's Pauldron, son of a bitch. Please tell me I have... No! No. Even my Celine's Pauldrons are heavy. No. It's fine. I'll have two pieces of heavy on. It's okay. It's K. My first character that I got to CP level with your characters that you need to... My first character that I got to CP level with your character that you needed to level to CP 160. I'm so confused. But all right, man. I guess you're saying we're having a character reunion, if I'm understanding you correctly. But that's pretty cool, dude. All right, so then that means I need to go to Tamriel Trade Center, and I need to buy a couple of gear pieces. Because next patch for our super cancerous build, we are running 1-piece Kina, 1-piece Krog, 5-piece Hunding's Rage, and then it's going to be 5-piece Morag's Tongue. Morag Tongue. Who the hell's Morags? Morag Tongue. So we want apparel, medium armor. We need hands. Divines. Epic quality. CP 160. And then we also need a belt. Where's waist? I have to check my waist. All right, we're gonna pray that these are where we think they are. Oh, okay, I got you, dude. I got you. Yeah, the only thing that sucks is I do need to remake my bow, because to do this build, like to really do it right, I need to have sharpened. Infused isn't bad. Infused isn't bad. But I feel like sharpened's just gonna be better. I really do. Maybe I could try infused, and if it doesn't work, I'll go to sharpened. Be super lazy about it. All right. So we need to get armor, medium armor. It was a waist, I believe, in gloves. And we need them in divines. Epic. Belt of the Morag Tongue. Wait. That's the right set. And then I just need gloves. The build is completely focused around snipe. I'm gonna get so many hate whispers, dude. It's gonna be great. Are they not here? Oh, I'm at the wrong guild trader. That's why. It feels good. Supposedly, my guild has them, though. One of my trading guilds should have them. But what about everybody else? Is everybody super excited for Summerset? What kind of builds do we have planned? What do you think you guys are going to do first in Summerset? I'm interested to hear what you guys have planned. Also, for anybody watching, I would super appreciate if when my complete beginner guide goes live, you share the living crap out of it. Because like I said, I've put so much effort into it this year, and not that I didn't last year, but I like really put a lot of effort into it this year, and I want that thing to spread like wildfire, you know? So many of my builds got scrapped with the mechanical acuity nerf, so not sure what I play now. Ah, that sucks, dude. I understand why they did it though, but it does suck because it did negatively affect a lot of builds. Dottz is now a 420 YOLO snipes. Feels good. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm still going to try Acuity. As far as I know from Maj DK, it's still the second best set. Behind Sororia, which is the new trial set, I'm sure you know. But because I'm lazy, and like, I'm also, like, I'm not lazy, but I mean, like, PvE is kind of secondary to me than PvP. So I'm pretty much just gonna kind of stick with mechanical acuity for, you know, to spend all that time farming it for an extra 2k DPS on my like secondary like game mode. I'm not gonna go crazy about it, but I am gonna say, like, in the guide that I write about my PvE build, that technically speaking, where's robust? Technically speaking, that Sororia would be better. All right. So we need to... Let's see if we can stay in way rest. All right, so this guy should have him. I'm joining the Sigic Order, must control time. I'll be like the Zellers. It's going to be cool that we're going to be able to join the Sigic Order. The first time we've ever been able to do that. I remember when I saw them in Skyrim, I thought it was super, super cool. So I think it's going to be... It's definitely going to draw a lot of people to the game, for sure. For sure. You know everybody's going to want the chance to do it. The main class I was using it on was Magplar, and they have no direct damage skills but light and heavies. Yeah, that's true. If you're using jabs as your spammable, yeah, you kind of get shafted there. Ah, that sucks, dude. Gonna spend hours taking screenshots. Yeah, the scenery is really nice. It's really, really nice. All right, Mr. Days, thanks for stopping by. Oh, very cool, Doble. Anyone else has problems with Destinations add-on and target dummies? No. Yeah, I'm liking Acuity too still for my guy. It just very much depends on your builds now. The thing was that Acuity was like blanket the best for so many builds. Now it's going to kind of be like... It really depends on how much direct damage you deal. That's going to basically determine all of it. Ring of the Morag Tong. Necklace of the Morag Tong. There should be another one. Lit. Oh wait, that's another necklace? Calm down, calm down. Hey you, do you guys have this? I gotta find a different trader. Okay. So, okay. This build is going to be so much fun. I'm very excited. Unfortunately, again, I can't test it until next patch because like all my builds that I'm building are for next patch. It sucks. Change the quality range? Well, I'm just trying to look for purple rings because I don't want to have to upgrade them. Not with that jewelry crafting grind. No siree, Bob. No, thank you. Okay. It was... I already forgot which trader had it. Great House Halalu. Yeet for 765. I should have came here, man. The rings are cheaper here. I want a snipe and BM montage. I think I'll be able to do that for you, man. I think I will be able to provide. I will be able to provide. Let me see. Do I have a two-handed staff of Hunding's Rage in my bank? Because if I... Damn it, I do not. Oh. Did you see my guide on how to power level jewelry? Inklings, I missed it, man. Is it on your Twitch VODs? Or did you make a YouTube video about it? Because if you have like a link to it, can you DM it to me in Discord? Because I would absolutely love to see that, and I will absolutely share it with my community. Because I saw you talking about that on Twitter, and I'm very, very interested to know how you're gonna do that. It's on my VODs and a simple breakdown on Twitter. So can you send me a DM on Discord with like the tweet? I may have favorited it or retweeted it, but just if you don't mind, do you mind shooting it to me in a DM anyway, just so I have it? Be really appreciated. I need to find a Hunding's Rage table. Where's the Hunding's Rage crafting table? It's in Reaper's March. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Oh, yeah, I did see this. I did see this. You get the unidentified elite jewelry bags. And then do you just deconstruct them? Oh, yeah, I did retweet that. That's right. Do you just deconstruct them? Because that's so easy, especially for like me as a PvPer. That's like my dream. Be able to just buy stuff with my AP, deconstruct it, and level it up. Doesn't get much better than that. Does not get much better than that at all. I actually should stay on the road because I realize I don't think I have a weapon in my hand. Put my bow on. Alright. Alrighty. So we're gonna lock these and put these on. Perfect. Yep, just decon them. Very easy, and so many people like you have millions of AP to do it or sell to others who want to buy them. Oh, that's hype. That's awesome. Especially as more people learn about that, more people are gonna like be like, hey, you should sell me these boxes. Oh, it's gonna be such a good gold making method. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, so what we're doing right now is we're going here to make a two-handed weapon, because although I am making a bow build, a lot of times people try to, when they make bow builds, they really do try to go pure bow. And through what I was able to see, the thing that people need to remember is that pure bow doesn't have a source of major brutality. So the way I plan on doing it is using a two-handed weapon, and using the two-handed weapon as just like a buff bar. And actually, I should select a two-handed weapon, and I don't have enough rubidite. Oh my lord. Alright, let me log on to my other guy and actually get the rubidite that I need. How am I out of rubidite? Stang, what's going on? Welcome to chat. How's it going? How have things been? Heard us before, they've never heard us before. Don't worry about it, Doble. I just logged out. Don't worry about it, man. And what's weird is that I'm going to make this greatsword, like, I'm going to make it powered. Like, it's going to be weird, because people are going to be like, why are you making a powered greatsword? Because, like, the greatsword's only going to be for my buff bar and for healing. Like, I'm going to use Rally on that bar. So if I can get any extra healing from Rally, like, I'm going to do it. Any tips for a player starting ESO? Oh, any tips for a player starting ESO, he says. Do you have any tips for a player starting ESO? My man, look at this playlist and be amazed. Specifically, this video. Specifically that video, the beginner video. Prepare to be amazed with all of the information. The moment when you're on a nice date, etc., and she asks for a nice greatsword and you don't have enough rubidite. Feels good. I'm so excited for the Monday release of this video. You guys have no idea. I spent about 8 hours working on it yesterday. Because I stayed home from work, I spent the entire workday working on that video. Seriously, if I didn't have that day off yesterday, there's 0% chance the video would have been finished in time. I'm very lucky. I'm really, really lucky. Yo, Virtually Myth with the Prime sub. Thank you so much, man. Guys, hype for Virtually Myth. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The big Prime Submarino. No problem. Glad to help. My channel is a wealth of information. I've made so many guides for new players, intermediate players, experienced players. I got a little bit of everything. I will say though that my video content is specifically probably more beginner-ish in nature. But yo, Nico gifting a tier 1 sub to Techno Zombie. Guys, Hype for Nico. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate another gifted sub. Thank you so much, Nico. Really appreciate it, dude. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The only thing that sucks is that this build has 2 pieces of in-pen, and I wanted it to be all divines to maximize my damage potential. But I mean, I guess 2 pieces of in-pen isn't the worst thing in the world. I'll live a little bit longer if somebody actually gets their hands on me. 135 subscribers. Twitch, do you see that? Are you paying attention? You paying attention? Oh, my lord. Thank you, dude. Huge thank you. You taking your computer with you on vacation? I wish. Yeah, no, unfortunately, where I'm going for my 2 vacations at the end of June and the beginning of July, I won't have access to internet, like, through an actual cable. But yo, Darko Meng with the Prime sub. Thank you so much, dude. Guys, hype for Darko Meng. Appreciate your Prime sub, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But no, the 2 vacations I'm taking this year are they're more like outdoorsy vacations, so I won't really be able to use a computer in any capacity. I'll have my phone, but that's about it. So, you know, I'll be able to keep interacting with you guys through Discord and whatnot, but even then, I'm probably going to, you know, take the time to unplug a little bit. But the big thing for me is going to be making sure that the website is completely and utterly up to date before I go on vacation. Hey, Dott's got a question. Does doing damage to a damage shield count as direct damage, or does having a shield make it so it's not direct damage? The only thing, as far as I know, the only thing that a shield does is a shield prevents critical damage from being done. Direct damage can still be done to a shield. Critical damage cannot be inflicted upon a shield. But regular direct damage absolutely can, yes. As far as I know. I don't see why a shield would prevent direct damage from being dealt. It just absorbs said damage. So yes, you absolutely can. I think powered would be the best one for this. Yeah, it would, for sure. People are going to be looking at me like, this dude's making a powered greatsword? What the hell's wrong with him? All part of the master plan. It's all part of the master plan. Swimming through the Sahara. Just swimming through the sand. Alrighty, so we got One Piece Molag Kina, Frogs, Morak Tongue, Hunding's Rage, Morak Tongue, Hunding's Rage. I have to enchant this with a stamina enchant, and then I need 3 weapon damage enchants. Actually, I need a lot of enchants. Okay, so using Ironclad helps with making your shields take less damage. Yes. Ironclad... No matter, okay, if you want to learn about CP, I highly recommend going onto my YouTube channel. I just made the guide not too long ago and looking at my champion point guide. They're like the most recent one I just made. I made a guide that covers every single champion point and why it's good or why it's bad. Ironclad should have at least, for every single character in the game, I don't care what game mode you're playing, PvE, PvP, if you're a Mag Sork, a Stamblade, I don't care, you should have no less than 56 points in Ironclad. It affects too many things for you to have any less. That is my firm belief, that any less than 56 points in Ironclad is a massive mistake. It's just way too good of a CP star. It's just way too good. It just, so much stuff in this game is considered direct damage. Basically, direct damage is any damage that your character instantaneously deals. Like, if your character hits someone and instantly deals damage, that damage is direct. Something that ticks over a period of time is considered a dot. For example, a channel does its damage over a duration. That is a dot. Dots are obviously dots. They deal their damage over time. If you look at something like Burning Embers deals damage and then applies a dot. The initial hit of Burning Embers is affected by Master at Arms, but the following dot is affected by Thaumaturge. Then if you look again, something like Flame Lash, whip your enemy, dealing damage. That damage is done directly to your enemy. That is affected by Master at Arms. So as you can see, when people are using spammables on you, unless it's jabs, which is channeled, it will be lessened and mitigated by Ironclad. That is why Ironclad is so good. It is too good to not use. Dots are dots, yeah, dude, right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Not magical harm. Oh, I'm too used to playing Magicka. Oh, please. Okay, so I needed 3 of those. I think I needed 1 stam glyph. I need a weapon damage glyph, and then I have literally no idea on my back bar. I mean, shit. I'm not gonna ever touch anybody on my back bar. Like, ever. I could do... I guess I could just do Absorb Stam on the back bar. I'm not going to even get it in gold, honestly. Like, I'm not going to use my back bar enchant. Like, it's literally not going to get used. I guess just absorb stamina. If the time comes and I need to, you know, smack somebody around with my weapon, I guess, you know, have it give some semblance of sustain. What do we do every day? Taking over ESO. Hell yeah, dude. This man has a guide for everything. That was the goal, man. My goal was to make Dottz Gaming a one-stop shop for everything. What does Dottz stand for? Oh, dude. Oh. The one that... I don't know. I can't think of a funny acronym off the top of my head because the Z is screwing me up. I'm making a mag blade, but so far it seems rather squishy. Would running open instead of divines be better? It's PvP. What the hell's... You mean impen? I know using impen and damage shields makes impen useless. Are you saying impen? Like I-M-P-E-N? I have to assume that's what you're talking about. Dottz is the ice cream of the future. Hell yeah, dude. All right, Ice. Sounds good, man. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Here, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick because I've been drinking a lot of water and I have to use the bathroom. You meant impen? All right, Black Soul. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I will answer your question as soon as I get back. I will BRB really fast. Okay, be right back.
Call it a sweep, cause we're breaking up the groove. I'm like, hold up, I say, girl,
Alrighty. But yes, so your question was about Impen. You should absolutely be running full Impen on a Magicka Nightblade. It's a huge mistake that you're not. The only class that can really get away not running full Impen like that due to shields is Sorks. Because Sorks have more shields than a Magblade does. If you try to play your Magblade like a Sork, you're just going to be a worse Sork. You should be running 7 pieces of Impen on your Magblade. Absolutely should be running 7 pieces of Magblade. Damage over time till death. Perfect. That's it, dude. We figured it out. It has been uncovered. Alrighty, so here, let me scroll down here and get my skills for the ultimate toxic build. Here, I need to actually pull up my main PvP build because I want to make sure that I get those, excuse me, I get those skills first. Skills. Alrighty, so we need ambush, surprise attack, rally, and then executioner. Yeah, this guy is not gonna be like I've had a PvE build on him for so long. I haven't used it once. So I'm just turning my Nightblade in a completely PvP. Like, this guy will be completely useless in PvE. What's on the agenda for tonight? Just chilling, dude. We're just chilling. We're going to be... I'm just going to finish putting together my really toxic build for next patch on my Standblade. And then after that, we're going to go grind up some skills. I think Doble's going to carry me through Spell Scar a little bit because this guy's AoE is going to be approximately nothing. And the last thing was the werewolf transformation. I actually don't even need to morph this. Save myself the skill point. Okay. Pull these off. Because yeah, unfortunately, I'm 10 CP away from the new cap, which sucks. I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna get to cap, but if we don't get to cap before the expansion comes out, we'll get it very soon after, you know. Okay, so I need to level up Scatter Shot because I've never used that before. I need to level up Expert Hunter, Dawnbreaker. Oh, I have Dawnbreaker leveled up. Flawless Dawnbreaker. And then I have to do the ever toxic Mark Target while playing a Standblade. Welcome back, Jail. You're about 16 CP away from the new cap? Yeah, I am 10. I am 10, as you can see. Alright, then we need, of course, we need this. Rally. I need Shuffle. And then I actually need Leeching Strikes. And then I think my back bar ult I'm just gonna like... Oh, duh! That's what I should do. I'm stupid. I should slot... Werewolf. Because I literally don't plan on using like ults on this build. Like, I have Flawless Dawnbreaker for the extra weapon damage. Oh, look at it, friends. It's so toxic. It's toxic and delicious. It's toxic and delicious. Oh, I don't think I bought the stamina enchant. I think that's the only thing I didn't do. Please level werewolf in those skills if you can. Oh, why? I don't ever plan on using werewolf form. I mean, I guess I could level it just like cuz. And I guess if I have the extra skill points, I can invest them in a werewolf. Absorb stamina. Alright, we just need 1 weapon damage enchant. For shits and giggles after all your other skills were... Alright, you know what, Mac? You piqued my interest. For anybody who plays a werewolf, I'm assuming it's the werewolf berserker that's best, right? Increases the damage of your light attack bleed. Actually, yeah, moving into next patch, I'm doing that. Oh, wait, somebody said hi to me. Who said hi? Someone said hey, and I completely, like, ran right by them. Okay. So we just need 1 stamina enchant. We are done skis. Those are expensive, and I'm not going to buy them. Here, Doble, I'll be there in 1 hot second, dude. Just finishing up placing my skill points. Actually can teleport to Craglorn. And start putting stuff away. Alright. Yeah, Jewels of Misrule, the Warrior Mundus. I think we're good. I think we're good. It ended up being a little bit different than I intended, but I'm not gonna like go crazy spending like, you know, shitloads of gold on this build. Because it's mostly like a troll build, but I think it'll work regardless. Confirm. Alright, so we have Molak Keenan's Visage with a Tri-Stat enchant, Crag's Pauldrons, Stamina, Unding's Jack, Stamina, 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 Stamina. Weapon damage, weapon damage, weapon damage. Infused with weapon damage. Greatsword of Hunting's Rage. We have our skills. Alright, so we gotta just place our passive points now. Then after that I gotta do CP. I'll be good to go. The super toxic build will be complete. Oh, and then I need the 2-handed passives. And the good thing is that because this guy is going to have so many leftover passives, I actually should be able to do all of the new crafting professions on him as well. Or I should be able to do jewelry crafting, and I should be able to do, what's it called? Words are hard sometimes. I should be able to do enchanting, because I don't have anybody with enchanting yet. I'm actually going to want this point in improved hiding. Alliance War. Support. Yeah, no, I got crafting. Don't worry about it. That's going to absolutely destroy my skill points. Because this guy was a crafter in almost everything. Actually don't even need this passive anymore because like this guy almost has everything researched. Okay, provisioning I don't have yet. I need to actually like level up provisioning at some point. I still have 41 skill points. That's ridiculous. Okay, so we still have 29 skill points. We have all of our points in Assassination. Shadow. Siphoning is done. We have our two-handed skills that we want. We have our bow skills that we want. For ultimate super toxicness. And we have medium armor. I'm not wearing a single piece of light, so I don't need that. I'm going to start putting points in a werewolf at some point. We have a 1 point improved hiding. We have our Fighters Guild points placed. Undaunted is placed. Alliance War is placed. Racial is placed. And then all of our crafting stuff was done. All right, friends. It's looking good. The only thing I need to do is my CP. Which I need to try to figure out what CP was my... I think this was my old PvE CP that I don't need anymore. It was. Alright, so we just have to do our CP that I completely forgot to do. So I'm going to do my CP, and then me and Dolbo are going to start grinding a little bit. What should I run for a Magicka Warden? Check out my website, man. DottzGaming.com. We got builds on there that you could look at for if you're leveling, if you are max level, PvE, PvP, whatever you want, dude. We got something there for you. 16 points into Expert Defender. 56 in a Thick Skinned. We got 32 into Hardy. 2 into Elemental Defender. Then we have, of course, the Golden 56 into Ironclad. And then we have, I think I have like put like 58 into Resistant. What? Oh yeah, that's looking towards next patch. That's why. That's why I'm 10 short. It's like, why am I 10 points short? 56 into Precise Strikes. This is going to be 15 into Piercing then, because I need my last 10. 49 into Mighty. And then the super toxic 48 points into Shattering Blows. Your shields don't stand a chance against me. I'm going to put 7 points into Befoul and top that out when Summerset comes out. I don't know why I'm pumping up Shadow Ward. I should be pumping up Tumbling. And then we want 43 into Mood and Calf. 43 into Arcanist. And then we have 25 into Sprinter, because I'm going to be doing a lot of sprinting. And then finally 56 points into Ward. Beautiful. She's done. She's ready to go. So literally, this is just going to be buff, 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 stealth, snipe. It's going to be so dumb. Oh, God, I'm going to get so many hate whispers. It's going to be great. I'm going to be living life. All right, Doba, lead the way, man. You're in charge. I'm making a snipe build for next patch for my stand blade. It's gonna be great. I'm very excited. I'm literally just here for moral support because this build has literally 0 area of effect damage. It has 0. It's gonna be stupid. Oh, Doble doing a big boy pull here. Oh, I have almost enough Dawnbreaker. Oh, I'm helping. Well, I'm going to test it first before I do anything with it. I got to see how it works. I got to see how it works. Oh, I have to go to the outfit station and change the outfit on this. Oh, dude, this is gonna be stupid. The build's actually a little bit... It's going to deal a little less damage than I'd like. Because I do have 2 pieces of heavy on, and I really only wanted to have 1, and I have 2 pieces of in-pen on, and I wanted to have 0. But that'll actually help me not instantaneously die. Wow, I have 1700 crit resist. That's not bad. That's not bad. I actually won't, like, completely flop into nothingness when I'm touched by somebody. Oh, I need to see what my max level health is. Yeah, good. 15.17. All right, good. Yeah, I should. All right, good. I'll be over 21k health. Good. You don't have to publish it, but you have to share it with me. At the very least, I'll share it with Discord. How about that? At the very least, I'll share it with Discord. It's gonna be really fun. I'm excited. Oh shit, yo, Doble. After this, hold up real quick. I want to get an XP scroll out of my bank. Because I have a bunch of XP scrolls sitting in my bank. And I have 2 hours left in the stream. And I have a 2-hour XP scroll with Big Tithis. Alright. So, where are my scrolls? Consumables. All right, we're good to go. All right, Mel, thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you next time. This build is going to be like, this isn't gonna, you're not gonna make any friends playing this build. Just understand that. You are not gonna make a single friend playing this build. You will be hated by all. Oh, actually, hold on. What does this one skill? I want to see what it does. Weapon, bow. What does arrow spray do? Acid spray. Fire burst arrows reduces enemies' movement speed by 40%. I don't care about that. I'd rather have the. I'd rather have poison injection. I'm okay with that. There you go. The thing is that when next patch is released, I wanna take somebody and I wanna see how much damage I can do to them and how quick I can deal it. We want this one, I think. So this one is blast an enemy with an explosive arrow, dealing damage and knocking them back 6 meters. The attack also knocks you 6 meters away from the target. I might want Magnum Shot instead of Draining Shot. Because Magnum's going to be really good, because that's going to create a 12-meter distance, while Draining Shot's going to only create a 6-meter distance. Ooh. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Draining Shot for the heal? Or Magnum Shot for the extra distance? What do we think? What are we thinking? Because I'm not sure. I could see benefits out of both. Because the problem with Magnum is that I could see Magnum completely screwing me. But the thing is that Magnum is for like, or the whole point of Scatter Shot is going to be for like, I need to get away right now. Like I'm going to use Scatter Shot, like weapon swap, like dodge, roll, and run. Or no, excuse me. It's gonna be Magnum Shot, dodge, roll, swap weapons, and sprint away. Draining heals after the stun ends. What other healing do you have? The only other healing I have is through rally. And I also have siphoning attacks. I have rally and siphoning attacks. And my back bar 2H is powered. My back bar 2H is powered. So as you can see, I have a powered back bar 2H. Get that 8% extra healing. Literally 2H is just a buff bitch bar. That's all it is. It's just 4 buffs, stealth, snipe. That was exactly what I was thinking, Katara. Is that Magnum shot would just frickin', if I used it in the wrong situation, it would just toss me off a keep. You know, I'm gonna have to agree with that. We're gonna try draining shot first. We're gonna try draining shot first. I originally spec'd out draining shot, and I think we're gonna start with it. Because the problem is, I feel like Magnum might screw me in too many situations. Because the thing is, like I said, it's going to be like Magnum shot. I'm going to have to really get good at after the Magnum shot. Can you? Yeah, you can't cancel with weapon swap and dodge roll at the same time. So I'm going to have to cancel Magnum shot with a dodge roll, weapon swap, and then run for my fucking life. So it'd be like this. Let me see if I can practice this. There we go. And then just get the fuck out of there. That'd work. So, like, Magnum shot, dodge roll, and get the fuck out. Yeah, that would work. Oh, it's gonna be so toxic, friends. The CP makes me favorite. Is my favorite. Like, the fact that I have so many points into shattering blows is just, that's just like the little cherry on top. Because I had the space for it. I had the space for it. And I was like, you know what? If someone's going to shield against me, I don't think so. They're going to die. They going to die. That's awesome. Enlightenment's going to take me all the way to 742, so I'll only have to grind up 8 CP without Enlightenment. And Doble needs to grind anyway, so this is pretty much going to be what the rest of the stream is, guys. We're just going to be chatting, grinding some Spellscar. Nothing out of this world. I have to level up 2 skills, so let me make sure every skill on my back bar is leveled. It should be. Leeching Strikes is not leveled. I have to level Leeching Strikes. Let me actually put that on my front bar. Instead of... Oh, I have to level Piercing Mark 2. Poison Ejection off. Gotta level up all the skills for this build. And the thing is I'm also running Flawless Dawnbreaker for just that extra weapon damage. Oh, it's gonna be juicy. It's gonna be juicy. We're gonna have to make a... I agree with whoever said that before. We're gonna have to make a Hate Whisper montage at some point. If this ends up being successful, I have to make a Hate Whisper montage. It is basically required. Alright, Double, after you, dude. What UI add-on do I use? If you do exclamation point add-ons in the chat, you will get to see my add-ons. New air? That's fine, man. Lead the way. Lead the way. But the main add-on that makes my UI look the way it does is Dark UI. Ooh. All of the things to collect. Got him like wow. I got him like wow. Got him like. The thing is, I feel like if I ever released the build, I'd have like a death wish put on me. People would just find me in Cyrodiil and go out of their way to kill me because they would be like, you released that build to the public. The thing is that the way the build's going to be is the build's going to kind of be based around like a bit of a 1-2 punch. Like the first hit is, I'm not building the build for the intention of just the first hit being a one-shot. I've seen people try to do it and I don't think it works. I've seen really good players try to pull it off and it doesn't work that well. But the whole thing I'm trying to do with this one is it's going to be like a 1-2 punch where the first hit will deal a lot of damage, and then after that, Morag Tong will cause him to take 10% increased damage, coupled with the fact that my weapon enchant will also be procced on my front bar. So it's gonna be like the old 1-2. The only thing is I have to wait for Summerset because I need the 5-piece bonus for the extra 288 weapon damage. Yeah, we got the 30k stam, 11k mash, 16k health. That's not bad. The health's going to be a little bit higher because we have those 2 pieces of heavy on. What do we have as an unbuffed snipe tooltip? 12.5k. That doesn't include. I need to get a what's it called? It'll be different once I have Hundings. Hundings is going to make a huge difference. New players, don't be this guy. Don't be this guy. Don't follow people around and grief their farming. That's toxic. Thank God it looks like this guy's only using light attack, so he's not going to really be hitting that many of the mobs. The thing is, I hope it works as well as I think it will. That's the only thing. I hope it works as well as I think it will. I actually might even be better off changing that helmet, the Molakina helmet. See, there's a part of me that wants to change it to be flat stand, but the thing is that because I'm using Mark, I do kind of want that extra magicka. Expert Hunter can now be morphed. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. We have Evil Hunter ranked up. I don't even have to really level Evil Hunter. That's the thing. I'll be able to give you guys like a true representation of the build once Summerset comes out, because unfortunately, like, the stats right now are not accurate because I'm missing the Hunding's Rage 5 piece. And that's pretty significant. You know, that's some pretty significant damage that I'm missing there. That's like 300 weapon damage. I do have the warrior on. Oh, I have the Serpent Mundus! That's why I have to change my Mundus stone. Oh my lord. I forgot I have the wrong Mundus on. I have to put the warrior Mundus on in this build, not the serpent. Oh, boys and girls. Boys and girls. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna have to stick on the warrior and see what kind of weapon damage we're working with now. Oh, I'm not done yet. I still have to stick leeching strikes on my front bar. Rip. Alright, Jill, no problem. We'll be here. So I have to go get the right Mundus. Because when I play my Standblade the next patch, like, I'm opening up with this build. Like, I'm gonna take a break from, like, my legitimate build, and when I play this guy, I'm gonna play this guy to, like, fuck around, you know? Wait, do I have a... Oh, I have a medium Kina piece. Oh, feels so good. Oh, feels so good. Oh, feels so good. Yes. I don't even care that it's impen. More weapon damage for Dottz Gaming.
Hello there.
Alright, Keldar, thanks for stopping by. See you next time. I do have to go buy a tri-stat enchant now, though. Unless anybody wants to be so kind and donate one prismatic to the cause, I will go buy one after this. I do 100% need one prismatic glyph. Because that's too... I can't have below 11k magicka, and having below 15k health is suicidal. But having 6-1 on instead of 5-2 is going to help the weapon damage a lot. Oh, we're almost 742. 8 more CP to go. The wonders of grinding. How fun they are. Got almost 31k stem. I could dig it. I can dig it. Yo, Kami, what's going on, man? Good to see you, dude. Here, Doble, once I'm done grinding these skills up, I can hop back on my DK and we could actually, like, power grind this area for real. But I just want to finish leveling these skills up. Oh, let me put werewolf transformation on my front bar too, so I can do exactly what Max said and level up werewolf. You just woke up from a nap? Well, if you're at least Eastern time, it's 8:30. You're gonna have a lot of trouble sleeping tonight. I really, really hope my office has power tomorrow because I really don't want to have to go out to a customer site again. I'd really like to sleep into 7:30, not have to wake up at 6:30. I could use the extra hour. I want the rubidite. Oh, wait. More materials. The Spellscar area is such a good area for materials, too. There's so many around. Like, look at this. Ah, you bitch! Ah, die! Holy shit, dude, I'm fast. Shmeh. I'm Central Standard Time, so it's 7:30 for me. The other day I took a nap. I woke up at 8:30. Oh, ripperino, dude. Okay, but that's not as bad then. The way I am though, I'd be up so freaking late, dude. Hey, Dottz, I've been watching your streams the day after, and I gotta say, you talk about things that others don't, and you're so knowledgeable about ESO, and I love it, man. Keep up the good work. Mr. Gamer 811. Not only do I appreciate the living shit out of that, but dude, I appreciate the big Patreon pledge. I believe that was you that pledged yesterday with the big $15 pledge, if I remember. Thank you so much, man. Seriously appreciate that. Very, very generous. I don't know, man. I'm just being me while I stream, you know? Oh, my Lanta. Oh, no, it went through. It went through. And thank you so much, man. Really, really appreciate it. Very generous. Just remember, your card's charged at the beginning of the month, not when you sign up. So just do keep that in mind. See, this is the good thing about grinding with Doble is that Doble's a mag blade and just has, like, unlimited ultimates. So it's super nice for grinding. I've been awake for 32 hours straight. I'm trying to get my sleep schedule fixed since my knee is healed and I can return to work on Monday. What, you just recently have a surgery or something, man? Man, I remember when I got my knee surgery, being on the couch for 2 weeks. Oh, it was awful. It was worse with my shoulder, though. With my shoulder, I was on the couch for a month. For a frickin' month. What's up, boys? Just don't mind me. I'm here light attacking. Just trying to level up my werewolf because why the fuck not? Every time I see that I have an email, though, I always get, like, super, like, because I'm like, maybe it's Twitch, and then every time it's not, I'm just like, oh no. What's going on, Sly? How are things? How is life? How are you? Good to see you. Well, thank you for keeping me alive in ESO for the past weeks, and I'd love to be able to play ESO with you, my dude, and maybe get some help with my Templar healer and getting back into streaming. I used to about a year ago. No problem, dude. Just be sure to join our Discord server. The link is in the panels below. I would also recommend, because you are a patron, linking your Patreon with your Discord, because you will be getting your Patreon role inside the Discord server for your very generous pledge. And yeah, dude, you can feel free to DM me about your Templar healer anytime. And if you are on PCNA, if you're not in the guild, you can whisper me right now, and I'll get you right in there. And if you're not on PCNA, we can get you in any of the other affiliated guilds as long as you do not play on PS4 EU. We got a little something for everybody. Oh, I'm here with the werewolf transformation. What? It got canceled. What's with that, dude? That's bogus. Oh, but I actually have an ability now. Pounce. I'm in the Discord without Patreon linked yet, and I'm in the guild. All right, man, no problem. Just link your Patreon whenever you get the chance. Yo! Make Tamriel great again. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you, dude, with the big $10 donation. Guys, hype in the chat for Tamriel with the big donation. Thank you so much. Why am I permanently snared? What is with this? I'm permanently snared for some reason. Alright, after this poll, I'm gonna relog, because for some reason, as you guys can tell, my character is snared forever. For whatever reason. Let's log out. Let's try to log out right here. No, you couldn't. You're in combat. Maybe relogging will help. I hyperextended my knee really bad. Tore my ACL it back in high school. During work last month, I do a type of construction, so it's hard to do my job on an injured knee. Oh man, I can only imagine. I had some knee injuries when I was younger as well. I chipped cartilage within my kneecap, so I can sympathize. I can sympathize with knee injuries, man. Absolutely can sympathize with that. That sucks, though. Yeah, ACL's bad. Anything with the knee is bad. Let me tell you, though, from injuring both my knee and my shoulder, I can confidently say I would destroy my knee 20 times over before ever getting another shoulder injury. The shoulder has got to be the biggest pain in the dick ever. There's so many muscles and there's so much stuff going on here that when you hurt it, it's just, it's brutal. It's brutal. I tore my ACL in high school being an idiot. Well, yeah, that was like when I tore my labrum. That was, again, me being an idiot. The knee for me in high school was like a legitimate injury. My shoulder was me being stupid. I wanted to get 50 before Summerset, but that's not going to happen. Oh, what level are you? What level did you get to? Shoulders are the worst right next to back pain? Absolutely, dude, and I've had both. I've had both. Granted, thankfully, my back pain was minor compared to what other people have. If you want to level werewolf in one go, there's a place with goats, I think, in Alcure Desert, where you can kill them over and over, and if you have the passive, that allows you to eat dead enemies to prolonged duration. Yeah, I have to get that passive still. I don't have it unlocked yet. But I mean, right now, I'm just trying to grind with Doble. Oh, good, I can move again. I'm just trying to grind with Doble. Me leveling the werewolf is just kind of like for shits and giggles. It's not like anything serious. Because this guy's going to be for PvP and crafting only. That's like all this guy's going to be for. Also, I need to get the Warrior Mundus after this so that we can see what kind of weapon damage we're going to be working with. Granted, we're going to be missing still about 300, but I realized, I was like looking at my weapon damage, I'm like, why is it so low? And then I remembered that on my other builds, I run the Serpent. This build's going to run the Warrior. Especially with 5 pieces of Divines. Woo! That's going to be juicy. About 20? Hey, man. Keep in mind, there's no rush. There's absolutely no rush to the end of the game. Just take your time, enjoy the ride, and when you get to the end game, you get to the end game. Don't rush it. Just keep following my my leveling builds, man, and you'll be set to go. Yo, Pinoy, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back to the stream. It has been a while. Yeah, getting to 50 the first time is not fun. That's the only thing that's ever held me back from leveling characters. Like, so many people are like, Dottz, you've been playing the game for a while. How do you only have 2 max level characters? It's like, dude, once I get, like, there's so much that goes into making a character. Like, I don't want to do that 100 times. Especially, like, as a content creator. You know? Like, I'd rather come on here and PvP or do some, like, really cool PvE stuff or do guild events. Like, leveling isn't always at the top of my list. But thankfully, with Summerset coming out, that gives me a really good excuse to do leveling. Because everyone wants to see leveling. Like, literally everyone wants to see leveling at the start of an expansion. Last year, at the beginning of Morrowind, when I didn't do leveling content, my viewership actually suffered. When I leveled is when I had the best viewership. So I'm going to do that again this year, I think. I started a Sorcerer tank, so I'm going to level him on stream and just go through Summerset, chat, experience the story, and hopefully we blow up and get like a billion new viewers. That'd be really awesome. What do we do? Yo, make Tamriel great again. Gifted a tier 1 sub to Mr. Gamer, excuse me. Yo, guys, hype for Make Tamriel great again. I appreciate the gifted sub, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 138 subscribers. That is insane in the membrane. I cannot even believe it. Yeah, exactly, man. There's only 24 hours a day, and I still have a full-time job, so 8 hours of that day, not including travel, is dedicated to that, so. All right, Azura, thanks for stopping by, man. We will see you next time. Dude, I'm gonna lose my shit though if I get subbed, if I get partnered on Twitch. I'm gonna lose my mind. I was really hoping to get my partnership before Summerset, and I'm a little tilted that I haven't gotten it yet. I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping to get it before Summerset. But I mean, I couldn't have done it any quicker, you know? We applied after a single month of streaming on Twitch. We applied, you know? After a single month, we applied. And it's been another month and we still haven't heard anything. So there's nothing else I could have done. You know, there's nothing. At this point, it's out of my hands and it's in the hands of Amazon. But hopefully tomorrow they bless me with the greatest email that I've been waiting for. With the greatest email that I've been waiting for. And we'll be partnered before Summerset. But all we can do is hope. All we can do is hope. I'm just really excited for the huge influx of players and the huge influx of inevitable viewers with Summerset coming out. Because last year was nuts. Last year was nuts with how many people came to the channel. And we had less than 5K subs during Morrowind. Like at the beginning of Morrowind. We have 25K almost now. Imagine what we're going to be able to do. It's going to be nuts. What do I get from ESO drops? There's an article on Elder Scrolls Online's website that covers it. It's a little unclear now. And I was talking to Gina about it, and they're still not, like, to be honest, they're still not really finalized their decisions yet So at the moment, though, it's looking like you gain crown crates, and the crown crates like have it's like a special crown crate that you only can get from the Twitch drops. Like you can't buy those types of crown crates on the crown store, I believe. I think it's a Twitch drops specific crown crate that has rewards in it and stuff. But we'll have to see the specifics of those rewards when Twitch drops is actually released. Basically, Twitch drops is just like if your ESO account is linked with your Twitch account and you watch my stream during a sponsored stream, you'll get in-game bonuses. That's how it works. Yeah, Pinoy, dude, you've been here through the rise up, man. You've been here through the rise. People like you, Katara, Wiggly, I believe Dr. Sarge as well. You guys have been here since the very beginning. The very beginning. The game's a lot more popular, man. The game is for sure a lot more popular, and it's only going to get more popular with Summerset. It's only going to get more popular with Summerset. Yeah, I think you have to buy something, though. That's the thing. You have to buy something through the Twitch, like, the interface that's going to be there. It's weird. Like, it's weird. There's an article on the website that's going to do a much better job at explaining it than me. I only skimmed it, to be honest. I shared it on my Twitter, so if you want to go to my Twitter, twitter.com/DottsGaming. I just shared the link for it. It's like within my last 3 tweets, so you could go and check that out. There's a link to the article. But like I said, Gina sent me an email today, and even she said that, like, it's not finalized yet. Like, it could very well change by Monday. Exactly. The article was so vague. You dick! I was trying to mine, and you ruined my experience. People help me a lot. Good. The ESO community is really good overall. The only time, honestly, that you really run into problems in the ESO community, at least this is what I've noticed, is that once you get into the elite levels of PvP and PvE is when you start to kind of run into the people you might not want to be as affiliated with. Not everybody. Of course, you can't make blanket statements about people, but a portion. Yo, Khan, what's going on, buddy? How's it going, dude? I am playing a Sork. In my opinion, it needs more AoE. You might want to just keep leveling, dude. 2 skills that I would definitely recommend looking into are Liquid Lightning. Liquid Lightning provides some really good AoE. And then I would also recommend looking into Wall of Elements from the Destruction Staff skill line. That is a nice AoE that is staple on every, on every single Magicka class. It is staple. So if you look into those 2, you'll have some really good AoE pressure, man. You'll have some really good AoE pressure. I still don't know how bows work. Do they hone on enemies? Yes. If I press snipe, the arrow flies through the air and goes to my target. It's just like any other spell. Then I would also recommend looking into Liquid Lightning. That's going to be your other really, really big AoE ability that you're going to want to use. Yeah, Joshy, that's why whenever I tell people to get Werewolf or Vampire, I always tell people that their best bet is to get a guildie to do it. Because for that exact reason, people like to grief the spawns for whatever reason. I guess they have nothing else better to do with their time. So that's why I always recommend that people get it from a guildie. Is Spellscar the best for grinding? In my opinion, yes. I remember those times, dark times. Yeah. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, some people make a hobby out of spawn griefing. And I have no idea why. I guess people have nothing else better to do. So, well, I don't know if you want to go to a different zone, man. This is getting a little crowded. What is the disadvantage of werewolf? So the disadvantage of werewolf is that you take extra poison damage while you're within werewolf form. And poison damage is pretty prominent inside of Cyrodiil. I think, as far as I know, that's the main drawback. But poisons are going to deal a lot of extra damage to you. That's like the main drawback. I'm trying to see if it tells you in the tooltip. It does not. Alright, I'm going to town run 2 then. But yeah, the main thing is that you take extra poison damage. And like I said, poison is very, very, very prominent in PvP. The main reason that I use werewolf is not for werewolf. This build that I'm making right now is a gank build. And is not going to be like doing any intense 1v1 combat before. The plan for this build, like the reason I have werewolf backbar is for the passive. While slotted, increases your stamina recovery by 15%. So on this build, the way my backbar is going to work is that my backbar is for buffs and for heals and for running away. So I'd rather give myself the extra stamina recovery on my backbar. What motifs is that? It's a mixture of Ebon Shadow, Outlaw, and Thieves Guild. Mixture of those 3. Ebon Shadow, Mercenary, and Thieves Guild. Does the Agronian racial passive help lessen the increased poison damage taken? Yes, it does. I believe that werewolf will be much more prevalent next patch. Because of the light attack buffs. I believe that should help it out a significant amount. Yeah, no. Like everybody said, level 50 is the beginning, dude. There's so many milestones. Level 50 is a milestone. CP 160 is a milestone. CP 300 is a milestone. There's a lot of milestones in this game for your characters. Oh, yes. All of the materials. All of the materials come to me. It's nice that I'm grinding on my crafter because I could actually like deconstruct everything for like a lot. Alrighty. We have woodworking. Ooh, tons of ruby ash. Oh, nice. We got a rosin. Very cool. I'm actually going to deconstruct my enchants too, because I really do want to get my enchanting leveled up. Not having a max enchanter is actually beginning to annoy the crap out of me. I hate having to buy my enchants all the time.
There's been a shift.
Hey! Kasperon with the 1-bit cheer. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate the bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, so we're going to do deconstruct these enchants. I do need to actually outfit change the bow and the sword because for whatever reason my old ones did not transfer over. What are these? Draugr bow. Morag tongue. This I want to be Yokuden. Then dye-wise, we have Sergeant's Charcoal. Then black. I think that I do this white. Yeah, no, also black. There's just lots of gray and black. Beautiful. All right, so we just got to deconstruct these enchants, and then back to Spellscar we go. Oh, maybe if I could find a warrior Mundus Stone, I can grab that real quick. I'm just need to get Infernal Guardian Shoulder and Transmute a Sword, and I'll be able to do some in-depth testing. On your build? Very cool, dude. Don't forget, you could also, like, any one piece that gives Magicka, you could also grab. So Grothar is also included in that. That's the Lover. The Lady, the Warrior's not there. Where the hell's the Warrior? Is the Warrior in Shadowfen? I think Shadowfen's got the Atronach and the Serpent. Atronach. Is it in Deshaun? Dude, I like totally forget where this Mundus Stone is. Completely blanking right now. Stone Falls? Where the hell is it? Does anybody remember where the Warrior is? I'm like completely blanking right now. East March, that's it. Thank you. That's the town. That's the place I'm thinking of. I see the Thief. There's the Ritual. Malabal Tor. Let me try Alec here, because I have like 1,000 way shrines here. The Thief. Oh my god, why am I having so much trouble seeing these? Oh, this is so awkward. Are they hidden behind my lore books? There we go. The Ritual. That one was hidden behind a way shrine. The Warrior! Hey, there we go. We got it. We made it, friends. We did it. Hey, Dottz, does Bloodspawn, Innate, and Wizard's Riposte sound good on a Match DK? Do a little rest up. Here's the thing, man. I am in firm belief, and it makes me very sad to say this, I do not think that Dual Wield is going to be that good next patch for Match DK. I don't. I believe that Staff is going to be better if you're looking for a higher damage build, because the light attack buffs are pretty substantial, and by using Dual Wield, you're not taking advantage of said buffs. With that being said, that build is basically almost the exact same thing I ran during this patch. Because during this patch, I ran the exact same thing, except for I ran Sun instead of Innate Axiom. So yes, that build does work. I played that build basically all patch. It works. Will it be as good next patch, though? We're going to kind of have to see what build people make for PvP. How everyone's playing and stuff. Through my experiences on the PTS, damage seems very high. So for me, I felt much more comfortable in a tankier build. I felt, I enjoyed tankier builds much more. And it's not like I can't physically play high damage builds. I played one the entirety of this patch. But for some reason, the higher damage builds just didn't feel... On the PTS, at least, they didn't feel as good. They didn't feel as good. What about a two-handed weapon compared to staff? The only time that... see, that's the thing. Two-handed weapon will still be viable if you take advantage of forward momentum. If you take advantage of forward momentum. If you don't take advantage of forward momentum, then you're better off getting a staff. But the thing is that with... You have to think about it, right? What was the main advantage of dual wields prior to Summerset? You got an extra piece of gear for a new set. But what did they do? They changed it so that staves count as 2 pieces. So therefore, one of the reasons for dual wield is already nullified. Then you could say, okay, well, Dottz, the second reason for dual wield is for higher spell damage. And I could tell you, while that's all well and good, and while I agree with that yes, your ability damage is significantly higher, the only issue now is that light attacks are hitting like a truck next patch. Light attacks are hitting very, very hard. They're doing a lot more damage. And especially with the change to Empower, if you have any Empower on your build as a Magicka user using melee weapons, Empower just out the window. Completely useless. But if you're using a staff and you have sources of Empower in your build, not so useless. Because you'll actually be empowering the light attacks that are, like, correct. You know, like the correct, what's it called? Element, so to speak. Oh, fuck me, dude. I have to go out to a customer site again tomorrow. I'm tilted. My office still doesn't have power. Fuck. I was hoping to get to sleep a little bit more tomorrow. That's a frickin' ripperino. Oh well. I'm just gonna actually have to... I'm actually gonna have to get off on time tonight because I need to get sleep. Because for some reason, like, I could not sleep last night. Could not sleep at all. Also here, I actually meant to look at something that I wanted to report to you guys. My friends, our Discord server is at 940 people. That's pretty insane. We are 60 people away from 1,000 people in our Discord server. That's nuts. Why are all these people following me, or like following us around? Like, I'm just trying to grind some CP, dude. Just trying to grind in peace. Oh, it sucks, dude. I'm not gonna make it to 750 in time for Summerset, and I'm very sad. It's alright though. We'll get it within the week of Summerset release. You know? Like, I'll get 750 the week Summerset comes out. As long as I, like, consume my enlightenment, like, we're gonna get it, like, the week or 2 after Summerset comes out. So, like, I'm not too upset about it. But, you know, I still wish that I was able to get it in time. Skill still at rank 3. Get these up to rank 4. I think you gave me whatever was making you sick. Feels bad. Oh, I haven't been sick in a while though. I was physically ill a couple weeks ago, but thankfully I am cleansed of that. Yo, Gand, what's going on, dude? How's it going, buddy? It's gonna suck using a melee weapon on a Magicka build. Yes. They essentially... The only melee weapons that, in my opinion, will still have a place on Magicka build is Sword and Board. No. 100% not coming. 150% not coming. Okay. But no. So what I was saying was that the only melee weapon that's still going to maintain its relevance for a Magicka build is Sword and Board. Because the niche that Sword and Board filled was not because of the damage that you get with Sword and Board. It was because of the tank ability that you get with Sword and Board. And that's not changing. You know? That's not changing. Double. Oh. How much healing does this give me? Oh. Not bad. But yes, so that's the thing. The only melee weapon combination that's still going to reliably work for PvP is, like I said, the sword and board. Because the niche that it fills, it's still going to fill. Like, people were using dual wields for damage. People were using 2H for damage with forward momentum. But people were using sword and board because it made you tankier. So sword and board will still work perfectly fine and still be very, very viable. But 2H can still be viable. If you use forward momentum, it will be more viable now than it was previously. So if you have a forward momentum-based magicka build, congratulations, you got a huge buff. But, unfortunately, I do believe that Summerset is where dual-wield magicka will go to die. At least based on the current PTS notes. Did I get a haircut? I actually have not recently. No, it's been probably like 2 weeks since I got my haircut. This douche canoe is just following me and Doble around. It's like, go run your own route, dude. There you go. Yes, go run your own route, please. Please and thank you. How many transmute stones do I have? 38. Ooh, so I need 12 more. So I wonder, if I get 12 more, I could always transmute one of these pieces. I have to see. I want to probably test the build as is, and if I feel like it's lacking some punch, I'll transmute some pieces. It sucks, though, how slow CP leveling is without enlightenment. It's like, I feel like, you know, you're farming for so long and I'm just, like, watching my experience bar, like, not move. Convinced friends to play the stream on the TV, so now we're watching Dottz on the big screen. Oh, man. I gotta be careful what I say now. Isn't there an FPS fix coming with Summerset? It's not really an FPS fix, so to speak, but it's just an overall game performance enhancement. Basically, what they're doing is that ESO would only run on one core of your processor, and they're changing it so that ESO will run across, I believe it's all of your cores on the processor, so the more cores your processor has, the better ESO is going to run. And then, in addition, what they're also doing is that they're moving a bunch of things, especially in Cyrodiil. I believe they're moving them server side. So your computer is going to have to take on less of the burden, and Zoss's servers will be taking it on. So theoretically, performance should be much better next patch, much better. And through at least like playing on the PTS, I notice a difference. And you don't notice that you notice a difference until you come back to the live game. Like, at least for me, like, I'd go into a main town on the PTS and everything would be fine. It wouldn't be a big deal. I'd take, like, 3 steps on live and my FPS would drop from, like, 60 down to, like, 40. Especially once I get my new computer, too, because that processor's going to be an absolute animal. Like, it's gonna run ESO like a beauty. JL, welcome back. I still do need to go get that. What's it called? That enchant before I go. So probably at like 9:45 I'll go grab that enchant. Gank that, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Problem is, Spellscar's getting hella crowded now. It's getting hella crowded. Create a stand blade for PvE and it's really fun to play. Oh yeah, they're a fun class. Definitely challenging though. For sure challenging. Not the easiest class to play for PvE. But they deal a shit ton of damage. They deal so much damage. No, everybody's prepping for Summerset, so everybody and their mother is grinding. It also doesn't help where people are following Doble and I around. They're not like running their own routes. They're like specifically following the two of us around. What are you working on the stand blade? So basically what I'm making right now is a super toxic snipe-based gank build for next patch. Unfortunately, the stats, like if I show you guys the stats, they won't be indicative of what the stats will be because I'm missing an entire 5-piece. Because next patch bows will count for 2 pieces, so I'll have my Hunting's Rage 5-piece. Dude. People like this make me sad. It's like, go farm your own route. How about that? This is going to be like the ultimate newbie's guide to PvP. It's going to be like, all right, boys, be on your back bar. Apply all your buffs. Switch to your front bar. Use piercing mark and press snipe. Win. I'm gonna sit here and eat all these corpses to prolong this duration. Oh yeah, eating that storm atronach, all those rocks taste delicious. Oh, let's get him, let's get him. Yeet! Double, come here! I got him! I got him! I'm just leveling up my werewolf skills for fun. Like, I don't ever plan on using them. It's just like, it'd be nice to have the werewolf bar for if I want to, like, completely hit someone with a BM. We probably should go to a different part of Spellscar, because this is getting really crowded. We can go try Flame again. PvP is so much fun. I love it. I love it. But when I'm done, I'll show you guys like what I theory crafted for with this build. So that if you guys too want to try the super toxic Standblade build, you can also try it. Just don't expect to make any friends. Oh. Hi mate, hope you're doing okay. What sort of prep for Summerset can you recommend doing? So what I would recommend doing is, assuming you're not CP 750, you could start leveling to CP 750. I would also recommend collecting a lot of skill points because the Sigic Order skill line is coming out. You have jewelry crafting coming out, so you have a lot of 2 skill lines coming out that you're going to want to you want to be able to have skill points to actually be able to place points. Otherwise, I would recommend prepping your builds. So, like, you know, you could use the UESP Theory Crafter thing that they have on their website. And you could start planning some of your builds. They do have an option in the build calculator to mimic the Summerset conventions for the 5-piece. So you could actually, like, go onto that website and start, like, you know, looking at builds and see, like, what stuff you want to use. But I'd say the main thing is just start collecting gear, farming up skill points, and farming up your experience. That would be the big things that I recommend personally. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just grinding. Mainly because I had some skills that I wanted to grind up, but I also want to, what's it called? Actually grind my CP because I'm not quite 750. I'm close, but I'm not going to make it to 750 before Summerset. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Because I'm at 742 right now. So unfortunately, what I'm going to have to do is kind of use the enlightenment like that I bank up during that first week and use that to gain my last bit of CP. Oh, that's cool, but yeah, max CP, just thought it would be a good topic. All I need is skill points, but need too many. Yeah, that's the big thing, man, is I'd start collecting skill points. Definitely start collecting skill points. Trying to think of anything else that comes off the top of my head. No, like I said, I'm on ice side right now, Achilles. The big thing, like I said, the big thing I'd recommend otherwise is just use the UESP build editor. And you can kind of theory craft some builds, kind of look at what options you're going to have and you're going to be able to use. And you could start theory crafting. That's what I did. Summerset's coming out in 4 days, so the amount of time left for preparation is coming to a close. You could also start farming up alliance points. You could also start farming up alliance points because the best way to grind jewelry crafting is going to involve alliance points. So you could also start PvPing, go rank up some alliance points. It's also an option. Well, that's the stuff I'd recommend. I'm excited, though. I'm excited. Have you thought of any builds yet? The main PvP builds I need to work out is Stem Warden, Blade, and Magic A. Yes! All of my builds are ready for next patch. Every single one of them. Every single one of them is ready. The last one I'm actually working on right now. I have 1 Magic A PvE build, 2 Magic A PvP builds. I have 2 Stamblade PvP builds. I have a Sork Tank PvE build, a Sork Tank PvP build, a Magical Warden, not a Magical Warden, excuse me, a Warden Healer PvP build, and a Warden Healer PvE build. The ones that I have done, though, are the Magic DK and the Stamina Nightblade. The Sork Tank and the Magical Warden are going to be later when I eventually decide to level more characters. The tank will be coming first. For sure, the tank will be coming first, and then the healer will be coming second. Yes, use that ultimate. Yes. It's delicious. Like I said, I'm just kind of like leveling up my werewolf for shits and giggles at this point. How much AP do we need? A lot. A lot. Because the method that you're going to want to use is you're going to want to grind and purchase. There's going to be like satchels. You know how there's like the random satchels that sell gear in Cyrodiil? Well, if you get, there's going to be jewelry specific satchels. If you buy those satchels and just deconstruct the jewelry inside, that's how you're going to want to power level. I did not come up with that. Inklings is the one that came up with it. So all credit goes to him. But it's going to be a lot of AP. You're going to need a lot. Like, this isn't going to be like, oh, you need 100,000. Like, it's going to be like a couple million. I think. But still, it's going to be the best way to do it. For sure. Dude, I'm Dottz Gaming. I'm a popular guy. People are like, oh, Dottz Gaming's farming there. Let's go farm with him. And soil it. That's good. You can use it on the jewelry boxes to power grind. See, what I'm gonna personally do is I know a lot of people are gonna be very tempted. This is just my plan. A lot of people are gonna be very tempted early on to dump their AP into power leveling their jewelry crafting. That is not what I'm gonna be doing. What I'm going to be doing, I think, depending on how the market prices are, is I believe the infused trait stone for jewelry, the infused stone, is going to cost AP. So I think I'm going to buy a shit ton of those and sell those. I think that's my plan. Yes, Fireside Chat is still a thing. It is less frequent, but it is still a thing. We're probably going to do one. Actually, the reason I'm probably not going to do one tonight is because like the whole stream was kind of like a question and answer because I'm just grinding. But yes, it is still absolutely a thing for sure. It is still around. Oh, Lord. Yay. 743. Perfect. Every point I gain now is a point I don't have to gain later. Oh, that was a massive pull. Massive, massive pull. Nice. But I'm excited for Monday because, like, it sucks. Like, the weeks up to the patch, they're so, like, Hayhurst was talking about this. The weeks leading up to, like, a chapter release are so, like, stagnant. Because, like, there's nothing, like, I'm not inclined to do anything. Because it's like, all my characters are ready to go for Summerset. Like, I don't want to screw them up. Like, oh, yeah, let me go screw with these builds to play for, like, another 7 days, you know? So that's why I've just been spending, like, the last, like, couple weeks, for the most part, just, like, running VMA and leveling builds and stuff like that. But in probably about 20 minutes, I'm going to go back to town and town run. And then buy the enchant I need for my gear. Take a look at the stats and see how everything looks. And then probably get off. If there's any time left, I'll chill by the fire in my guild house and we'll have a little chatty poo. Let me just check my email. Do I have anything? Ugh. Nothing. feels so bad, man. I'm gonna be like literally staring at my phone the entire time I'm at work tomorrow, praying I get an email from Twitch. That's like all I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. Because, man, with all these new people coming to ESO, like, I want to be like, hey, I'm Dottz Gaming, and I'm partnered. But we could just, like I said, at this point, we could just hope. Tweak, what's going on, man? Good to see you, dude. Thanks, Cody. I know I've been talking about it a lot, but it's like, it's so nerve-wracking, you know? Because, like, especially, like, you know, you have to think, like, as a streamer, right? What's going through my mind is, like, okay, it's taking so long. Maybe they're watching my streams to see if I deserve it and they want to have me. Well, now I, like, hyper-evaluate every stream, and I'm like, was this stream good? Was this stream good? Did I do this right? Should I have said this? Should I have done this? And I know, realistically, every stream is, like, it's fine. Like, I know every stream is good, but I start to, like... Last week and the beginning of this week, I was, like, really over-analyzing my streams. Because it's just, like, the waiting game at this point. But, you know, like I said, it's really, it's out of my hands. All I can do is, you know, do my best every single stream and try as hard as I can and try to, you know, give as good of a performance for you guys as I can. Interact with you guys as much as I'm able to. And hope that Twitch thinks that I deserve the opportunity. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that a lot. Can you not eat the ice atronachs? Oh, you can. Oh, I can get Blood Rage and Hercine's Bounty. Is this a new build? Yes, but it's not. None of the skills are in the proper spot. None of the skills are in the proper spot. I'll show you the guys the build before I log off tonight. But yes, this is a new build. This is my stand blade. This is not my DK. This is my stand blade. I will show you guys and explain. Like, the werewolf, I'm just leveling up for shits and giggles. I don't plan on using it on the build. I'm just leveling it up for shits and giggles because I have so many extra skill points. I'm gonna come in here and light attack all your mobs, dude. Don't mind me. No. This is not your build. This is a build that I drafted for myself. But it's an archer build, nevertheless. But yes, it's a stealthy archer build. Yo, Madigan, what's going on, dude? Thank you, Pino. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Appreciate the kind words a lot, guys. Oh, dude. Experience gain's so slow without enlightenment. It's like glacial. Oh, the bug loss. Good grab on your part. Oh, I got this one, though. But like I said, I'll show you guys the build towards the end of the stream. It's very untested though. I didn't test it on the PTS at all. It's just something that I drafted up on the UESP wiki page. So, are we gonna let this dude die? So I'm fine with that. It's a PvP build. My stand blade's going to be PvP and crafting. He will be no PvE. All PvE will be done on either my future Sorcerer tank or my Dragon Knight. My stand blade is solely for PvP and for crafting. Yes, die, dude. Get out of my jungle. Who made your previous logo before? The Chibi Pop Funk Dots? Oh, that one? That was made by an artist that I found on Fiverr. It sucks. The guy that makes all my Twitch panels has not been answering my freaking emails. So I've been emailing him like, hey, I have a new panel I want you to make. And I messaged him. And I was like, all right, I waited a couple days. And I waited a couple days. And I was like, all right, that's fine. Everybody gets busy, whatever. Then 3-4 days later, I messaged him again. And I was like, hey, really need that panel. Nothing. Then 3 or 4 days went by. Hey, dude. I still need that panel. Anything? Nothing. So it's been like 2 weeks and I haven't fucking heard from him. And I don't get it. It's like, I want to pay you to do something. You have all my graphic files. I can't do it myself, or I would. But unfortunately, I'm gonna probably message him again soon. I'm gonna be like, dude, please. Like, it will literally, it literally will take him 2 minutes. Like, he has to change an icon and a line of text. Like, he has my panels drafted already. Like, it'll be $5 for 2 minutes of work. These freaking guys following us. It's like, go away. Are all my skills leveled up? Training shot 4. They are all ranked up. All right, perfect. Here, Doble, if you want to stop grinding for the night, we can stop, dude. Because it seems like things are getting really crowded. All these zones seem super, super crowded. Plus, I can go back, I can town run, I can get my enchant, talk about the build. Make sure I got all my ducks in a row. Here, I'm gonna just tell him. Alright, I'm actually gonna take a break from grinding. I don't want to grind anymore. I don't want to grind anymore. We'll do a town run. Make sure that I got everything for this build completely settled. And then we'll just chat. We'll just chat until I gotta get off. Alrighty. So let me go deconstruct all this stuff. Alright, Joshy, thanks for stopping by, man. We'll see you next time. Alright. So we just deconstruct all these items, repair our gear. Oh, I'm gonna actually need to withdraw some more money from the guild bank because I need to buy that enchant and I really don't want to hop out of my other character. On the bright side, look at all these wonderful materials we're gaining. All right, Doble. Thanks again for the carries, man. Appreciate it. I remember when Farmville was the craze. People made an auto clicker. Yeah, I think I remember some guy did that with like Clash of Clans too. He made it so that like made a machine that would keep his phone online at all times, so that no one could invade his settlement, and he would had an automatic button that would constantly click the resources as they like got filled. It was like really crazy. Like some of those freaking what's it called? Like the phone gamers, excuse me, they get like crazy. Yeah, like an auto deconstructing add-on. The only problem with that is if you need to save things for research, the add-on would like completely deconstruct those items too. You have to be able to tell the difference. Let's take a look here. Oh, I gotta deposit all the stuff I don't need in my bank anymore. That's right. Tithys?
May I be of...
All right. Perfect. Tithys, you have done all you needed, dude.
Hello there.
Please leave. As I say that, I actually am gonna... Oh, wait, my guild trader's out here. I could just talk to her and put my shit up for sale here. Alright, sell. And then I'll actually want to put my dubious camera and throne up for sale, because I really don't need it right now. So, may as well make the money off of it. Because the problem is that without it, let me take a look to make sure I got everything. Oh, I put the wrong helmet back on. Oh, whoopsies. I needed this one. There we go. Save. And then let me deposit this. Tithys, come back. Oh no. Oh no, Tithys.
Speak with...
Pause it.
How can I help?
I actually have to go to the bank anyway because I need to withdraw money. I have the Thieves Guild Khajiit, but she is still locked. What does that do? Portable mercenary bank? I don't know. Honestly, because I don't have it either. Or at least, I mean, I think I should. You have to complete the Thieves Guild quest line. Oh, it's a fence. It's a fence. It's a portable fence. So if you have any stolen goods, you can sell it to the fence. But you have to actually beat the Thieves Guild to get it. She takes a cut. Yeah, here's this vendor, but she's gonna take a portion of your profits. It's like I don't want that.
If you're looking for the bank...
I don't want that one bit. All right, so let me go get one tri-stack glyph. Okay, let me look real quick. So we have medium Molakina Impen, heavy Krog Impen. Didn't want this to be heavy, but that's life. Medium Divines, medium Divines, medium Divines, medium Divines, and medium Divines. Robust weapon damage. That's infused. Not bad. Could be better. But alright, cool. So we seem to have all of our ducks in a row. The only thing that I need to still get is my second 5-piece from Summerset, and I'll be good to go. Glyphs. Let's let armor glyph. It actually is in the description of her, I believe. I believe it is in her description. Okay. I think I'm good to go. Do I really want to enchant that helmet, or should I enchant the chest or the legs? Stamina, 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 stamina. Let me enchant the legs, because I know... Actually, no, I'll enchant the helmet. Excuse me. Hey, Don, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. You're just catching the tail end of it, but we have about 15 minutes left in the stream before I'm going to head off. But alright, so I'll go over the super toxic build that I made. Let me hide the chat. Thank you. So it's not done yet. It's not done. So keep that in mind. It is not finished. Alright? And the reason it's not finished is because I'm missing an entire 5-piece. I'm missing an entire 5-piece. So do keep that in mind. But this is just the initial theory craft. And I do still need to get some other pieces for it, I believe. Let me just check the monster sets in my bank to see if I have any better shoulders. I just want to see what I have access to monster shoulder wise. If I have anything worthwhile, literally at all, and I don't think I do. Yeah, it's a big fat no. Yeah, like tremor scale, I only have the heavy pauldrons. No, it's a big fat no. Okay. Alright, so what we're looking at, this is just a initial idea. It's probably gonna be changed a little bit, but I do have to transmute 2 pieces on the build. I do have to transmute 2 pieces. So basically, I'm going to just breeze through it. It's going to be 5 pieces because the weapons are going to count as 2. It's going to be 5 pieces of Hunting's Rage, 1 piece Molakina, 1 piece Krog, 5 pieces of Morag Tong, bow on the front bar, and 2H on the back bar. Infused bow, I don't know if I want to do sharpened or Nirnhone, but at the moment I have infused because I was too lazy to make another bow. And then we have a powered greatsword because our back bar is just for buffs. Skills: lethal arrow, poison injection, draining shot, evil hunter, piercing mark, flawless dawnbreaker. Back bar is relentless focus, leeching strikes, rally, shuffle, and shadowy disguise. Werewolf berserker is just here for the stamina recovery. Warrior Mundus, jewels of misrule food. And yeah, that's it. That's the build. It's gonna be like literally buff, 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 stealth, snipe. Like it's just gonna be buffs and snipes. Buffs and snipes. Have I considered Stormfist? You're looking Stormfist. The only reason I didn't consider... You have a 10% chance to create a Thunder Fist to crush the enemy. No, because the person's just going to get out of it. Like, the person's just going to run out of it. The reason I went with the 2 one pieces is because I just prefer stats. You know, because I'm trying to get as much damage off instantly. Like, I don't want to... Like, the whole point of this build's going to be like a 1-2 punch. You know, it's going to be like, after I do all the buffs and stuff, like, and I stealth, it's going to be 2 poison injections. Because first poison injection is going to proc my weapon enchant. And it's going to deal poison damage against the enemy. And then at that point, my Morag Tong will proc. So the enemy will take 10% more damage from all poison effects. And then I'll be able to throw out the... What's up, Cornersphere? How's it going, man? And then I'll be able to toss out the second snipe after that to deal some more damage. But unfortunately, I was like, oh, let me test the build tonight, but then I realized I can't because I'm missing an entire 5-piece. Hey, you know what? We're gonna sit right here and we're gonna chat. I'm gonna just sit and mourn hold. But guys, for the last 15 minutes of the stream, I don't really have anything else I need to do. All my skills are leveled up. I got all my gear. I just gotta wait for my final 5-piece. Why do people use Tri-Stat enchants on small pieces? I don't know. I think that's a huge mistake. I think personally, if you're gonna use Tri-Stat enchants, use them on the big pieces and then use regular enchants on the small pieces. I don't think Tri-Stat enchants are effective on small pieces at all. But that's just me. I don't think they're effective at all on small pieces. Like, not even a little bit. Dum, 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 dum. Twitch, why didn't you just email me? Making me sad. What type of build can you do for Magic UK next patch? Double sword and board. So the 2 builds that I have thought up at the current moment are I have a double sword and board build. As much as I have detested double sword and board, I will be having a build with it next patch. I do believe I'm good enough in my DK now to play double sword and board. And I think I found a way to make it work reliably. It's going to be a build that I tried in the past, but I kind of re-brought it back, revamped it, redid the enchants, redid some traits, and I believe it's in a much healthier spot. Now my mustache is like tickling my nose and it's pissing me off. Then my heavy armor build is a sword and board ice staff build. So that's what I'm currently looking at right now. Sword and board, destruction staff, and then double sword and board. Yanni or Laurel is based on how far you are away from your phone. Based on the distance away from your cell phone. But yo, 138 subs. That is nothing to shake a stick at. Desert Rose OP. Hell yeah, dude. On the double SMB build, I will be utilizing Desert Rose. Absolutely. For sure. And another reason that I do believe double sword and board is going to be a bit easier to use next patch is because the new combustion passive will help out a lot. Will absolutely help out a lot. But yo, just so you guys know, like I said, I did talk about streaming on the Inception channel, the gaming organization that sponsors me now. Like I said, twice a month I will be streaming on their channel. Over on, I believe their channel is it's called Inception Esports. I have the specific name here. I still forget what the exact name of the Twitch page is, if it's Inception or Inception Esports. It's Inception Esports. I will be streaming on their channel twice a month for 2 hours at a clip. So that means 2 stream days. 2 stream days I will be streaming on their channel for half of the stream. This is what the overlay is going to look like. It's going to be pretty lit. So we got their stuff here, and then I have telling people to follow me back on the main channel, and then I'll do half the stream there, and then the second half will be here. Hey man, just wanted to say thank you for your ESO tutorial videos on YouTube. Used to play Xbox like 2 years ago and got to level 16 and stopped. Then randomly got Complete Beginner's Guide and decided to buy ESO on PC. Now I'm a level 20 Dark Elves Downplay. That's awesome, man. Glad that the guides helped. Glad that the guides helped. Bro, I use DW front bar and SMB back bar. It's nice. I am a firm believer that dual wield is not going to be as good next patch. I just don't think it's going to be as good. I think that if you're going to use dual wield, you'd be better off using a staff. I don't know. It's not just the cell phone though. It's just how far you are away from the sound source. It's if you're far away from the sound source, it's gonna sound like Yanni. If you're really close, it's gonna sound like Laurel. It's just has to do with frequencies. It's nothing crazy. It's just an audio trick. No, I just based on the changes to two-handed weapons and to light attacks, I truly believe that dual wield is going to fall really far out of favor, and that you would be much better off using a staff. That's just what I think. Especially, you know, you also have to take into account the change to Empower as well. Like, I don't think dual wield as a playstyle is going to be as good next patch. But DWSMB is still a solid combo. Still a solid combo for sure. Like I said, I'm going to be playing either double SMB or SMB Destro. My builds are going to be tanky as fuck next patch. This is just Magicka users. I'm just talking about Magicka users. Only talking about Magicka. Only talking about Magicka. I went over this earlier in the stream about the whole reasoning behind it. But... and it sucks because I played DW Resto all patch and I loved it. I loved it, dude. I'm gonna miss the super high octane damage MagDK PvP build. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it for sure. But through my tests on the PTS, tanky builds feel better. When I dueled in... again, you can only do dual testing, but this is what I use as my metric for testing right at the current moment. When I dueled in squishier, higher damage builds, I struggled a lot. And I know that I didn't think it was me because I play a squishy high damage build right now, you know? And I survive just fine. I have no problems with survival. I played a high damage light armor build that was, you know, a little squishy, but again, higher damage in duels, and I struggled. Like, it was hard. Like, damage just feels so much higher, and I believe a huge portion of it is because of light attacks and the new Empower changes. Like, damage just felt really high. Like, I felt like I was taking a lot of damage. The second I stuck a tankier setup on, I wasn't losing duels. My duels were either I won or they're stalemated. And it wasn't, you know, I wasn't dueling bad players. I was dueling good players. Oh, Naya, thank you so much for the potions. You're the best. Whisper her. Does anybody have any questions about Summerset? Anything they want to talk about real quick? I'm going to head off in like probably 5 minutes. But if anybody wants to chat about some other stuff before I go. Can you say your double SMB MagDK build, or are you saving it? I could go over it. It's ready. Like, it's ready. Like, day one, it's ready. I have it completely set up. Did I do the CP, though? That's a good question. Did I arrange my CP? I don't know. Let me check. Let me just open my the builds just in case. Let me just open the builds just in case. I don't think I did the CP yet. I don't think I did the CP yet. No, I'm gonna have to go through and do the CP later. I don't want to do it tonight. I gotta do it at another time. But I will go over the build. Like the general core of the build. If it loads me in sometime this universe. The stat sheet on this build is really nice. like for tankiness, this build is going to be so tanky. It's going to be stupid. Like, it's going to be really stupid. Alrighty. So let me stick it on. The resistor is what I'm calling it. Calling it the resistor because it has a shit ton of resistances. So I'm gonna like pretty much fly through this. I'm not gonna spend a shit ton of time on it. The CP is just not correct, and I think that might be. Oh, I also don't have buff food on. That could also the right buff food anyway. I was gonna say my stats looked a little low. There we go. That's better. Alright, so keep in mind, this is not the correct CP. So the stats may not be perfect. Alright? But this is gonna be the core to the build. So basically, when I started, I'm gonna kind of go through like my thought process. And then after this, I'm gonna skedaddle. Basically, the way I saw it was that I tried a bunch of light armor builds. And I was having a lot of trouble. I couldn't find a single light armor combination that was really working for me. But when I tried a heavy armor build, I was having... Yeah, I saw my ESO Plus renewed. When I played a heavy build, the heavy build felt a lot better. So my logic was like, what if I try to apply some of the heavy armor principles like high resistances to light armor, but then use light armor for its properties of sustain and penetration, and get, you know, damage from other sources, you know, like get damage from, you know, crits and, you know, my spell damage is 21-21. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. But the whole thought process behind the build was try to take heavy armor and kind of like morph it into like a light armor counterpart, but take advantage of the light armor passives. So I found this thread on the forums, and it was what originally made me decide to use Wizard's Riposte for my earlier build. It went over all of the defensive sets for PvP and why certain ones are good in certain situations. Again, this build is not tested, by the way. I did not test it, so it could be shit. It could be awful. I don't know. This is just a theory crafted thought process. But there was a thread on the, like I said, the thread on the forums went over all the defensive sets, and it said that while below 70% HP, the #1 defensive set is Pariah. Pariah gives health and just resistances out the ass. It's physical resist, spell resist, and you gain more resistances as your health drops. It's a really strong set. So I started with that, and I was like, alright, I'm going to try to build around this. And then I was like, alright, let me think about my abilities first. Let me see what I could work with. And I was arranging my abilities, and I was looking at my abilities, and no matter how I put my ability bars together, I couldn't fit Elemental Drain on the build. I couldn't fit it. So I was like, alright, we're going to try double SMB again. But if I try double SMB, I need to run Desert Rose. I have to run Desert Rose. It's too good of a sustain set to not run. And then, this is just a me thing. I believe next patch, if you want to play a build like this, you probably could get away with Valken Scoria. But I've played double SMB in the past before, and I'm like at it, you know, at best. I'm very at it, so I'm gonna kind of crutch on Bloodspawn for the extra ultimate. Here, hold on a second. I'm getting whispered. Anyway, I'm going to be crutching on Bloodspawn for the ultimate. That, you know, simply because that's going to help me with my sustain. I've tried double SME before and I've really struggled with it. But I'm wondering if between Combustion and the extra ultimate, if it's going to be overkill or if it's going to be just right. But you might not need this. You might be able to use Scoria. We'll have to see. And then in terms of skills, Flame Lash, Burning Embers, Fossilize, Engulfing Flames, Inner Light, Ferocious Leap. Really standard front bar that you guys see from me. There is no Talons. I think with the buff to 2H, we're going to see a lot of 2Hs next patch, which means a lot of forward momentum. So I don't think Talons is going to be worth running, especially because this build only has 2100 spell damage. I need to get as much damage as I can from other sources, so that's why I'm running Engulfing Flames. And then back bar is going to be Degeneration, the new Fragmented Shield, which gives a really, really nice major mending buff. Coagulating Blood, Volatile Armor, the new Reflective Plate, which will give snare removal, and then Shooting Star for my big boy, big damage ultimate. But that's the build. No Vampire. We dropped Vampire. I think Vampire is going to be shit. Apprentice Mundus. Tri-Stat Food. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's basically a really, really tanky light armor build with decent spell damage, a lot of penetration. I have 42% crit on my front bar, so I'll be dealing some good crit damage. So that's, like I said, that's the main thought behind the build. It is a tankier build. It's not as high damage, high octane damage as some of my other builds in the past. But that's what we're going to be using for this build. The other build, which is my heavy armor build. Okay, my heavy armor build. Heavy armor build is going to be 2 pieces of Valken Scoria. The traits are all fucking wrong, by the way, on this. The traits are all wrong. And I know I didn't go over any enchants and traits on the other one. It's just I'm got to save something for when the patch releases. 2 pieces of Valken Scoria. I always run Valken Scoria on heavy builds. I believe they need it. 5 pieces of Black Rose and 5 pieces of Bloodthorn. My thought is that with this build, I wanted to try to, instead of getting my sustain from my gear like I did with my burn build, or instead of getting sustain from just raw magic or recovery like I did with my burn build, I wanted to instead try to get my sustain from the gear sets instead. Try to get my sustain from the gear sets instead so that I could focus the enchants all on the damage and like really, really focus on damage. So yeah, Bloodthorn and Black Rose is just sustain forever. It gives me a really, really balanced stat pool between the two. I tested this on the PTS. It was really, really strong. I felt like I sustained forever. Between these 2 things and Elemental Drain, like, it was just sustained for days. And because you don't rely on your CP for sustain, this could be a really good no CP build as well. This front bar is very different. Flame Lash, Burning Embers, Fossilize, Fragmented Shields, Cauterize, and Ferocious Leap. I'll explain why. Then the back bar is the same as the burn build. The back bar is the exact same as the burn build, except for I'm using Shooting Star on my back bar, and then again Reflective Plate instead of Mist Form. But it's just Degen, Engulfing Flames, LE Drain, Volatile Armor, Reflective Plate, and Shooting Star. You might be wondering, why the fuck are you running Fragmented Shield and Cauterize, and why is your big major heal on your build? You have no Dragon Blood. When I tested this on the PTS, I originally had Dragon Blood in place of Engulfing Flames. I did not have Engulfing Flames in my back bar. I had Dragon Blood, and I was playing. I did not press Dragon Blood once. Because I'm wearing 6 pieces of heavy armor, because again, you have to read the 5 pieces of Black Rose, increases your weapon and spell damage by 150, and increases your maximum magicka, or increases your magicka stamina restored by the Constitution passive by 35%. Constitution is affected by the number of pieces of heavy armor that you're wearing, and because of that, I'm wearing 6 pieces of heavy and 1 piece of light. And because I'm wearing 6 pieces of heavy, I'm getting more from the passive that gives extra healing. So I have a lot of incoming healing on this build. And I found that Cauterize was enough with Flame Lash and Burning Embers. I had enough healing. I didn't need Dragon Blood. Between Fragmented Shield, Flame Lash, Burning Embers, and Cauterize, I didn't need... Like, I didn't need it. I didn't need Dragon Blood. Because I'm in 6 pieces of heavy, I have so much incoming healing that I instead stuck Engulfing Flames, again, for the same reason as the other build. The spell damage on this build is not the world's highest. It is 20... It's going to be 2,300 on the front bar. This weapon's not Nirnhoned yet. And so, like, the damage is not, like, out of this world. But it's still pretty good. And... where was I going with that? Because the damage is not out of this world, again, the 10% from Engulfing Flames really, really is going to help, like, actually make my damage respectable, you know? Because without it, my damage was just really, really piss poor. But yeah, that's the thought process behind the builds. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Let me try to think if I missed anything. That's what we're thinking about right now. Is there anything I didn't touch on? Yeah, like I said, the reason this build can afford to run such low recovery is because I am in 5 pieces of light armor. And because I'm in 5 pieces of light armor and running a cost reduction glyph, between that and the new combustion passive and Desert Rose, like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Don't need Ellie Drain. I think I should be alright. Alright, no problem, Double. Thanks for stopping by. I'm CP 140. Once I get to 160 and grind that endgame gear, how much does the gap close between me and CP cap PvP players? The gap will close much more once you're CP 300 because that's when you have max stats. Before that, you do not have max stats, so you're going to be missing out on a lot of stats. Once you're CP 300, the gap closes more. And then after that, every 100, the gap closes. But once you're 160, you're still going to, like, CP 720s are going to fucking blow you up. That's not going to change. But no CP PvP, you will be much better because you'll have max level gear. But, like I said, the reason I think I can afford to run lower spell damage in this build is because the penetration in this build is very high. The penetration is very, very high. The crit chance is very high. And, 2100 is not it's not a low amount of spell damage. 2100 is, for a DK, is good. It's just going to seem lower compared to the previous build I played because that build was just, like, damage. You know, that build was just so much damage. It was stupid. But after testing, I believe you're going to need to be tankier next patch. So that is what I'm doing. But that's it. That's my plans. That's what I'm going to be trying out. So, like I said, no Talons on any of my builds because I don't think they're going to be as good next patch with all the forward momentum running around. But I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I want to thank everybody for stopping by the stream. I got to, again, thank a huge thank you to Nico for all of the donated subs. Everybody else who subbed, huge thank you. Anybody who donated, big, big thank you. Thank you for all the follows as well. I will let you guys know if I hear from Twitch tomorrow about the partnership. I am trying to stay positive, but we just gotta hope for the best at this point. Just gotta hope for the best. But I am gonna pass you guys over to someone else. I'm gonna host somebody else. Pass the love over. But if you guys need anything from me, feel free to ping me on Discord. I will be on Discord all weekend. And then next week, guys, is Summerset. We got the Complete Beginner Guide coming out next week. 3 streams. Please, please, please show up in force because next week's going to be our chance to make a huge splash. And I want to do what we can. I want to do what we can. So, thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate you all. I love you all. And I will see everybody next week.